okay, and I'm going to read it out loud before we start. But I don't know if one of my moderators are here. In case there is no moderator, actually, I do see a mod. It's Queen of Swords. Thank you, Queen of Swords, so much for helping me. I appreciate you so, so much. So we're going to get started, okay? I'm going to say the list I have, guys, so that you guys know the order, okay? And yeah, I'm going to say it. Okay, so we do have AG. Anyone that skipped, just let me know. I'm going to say those I know that skipped, okay? So first off, we do have AG. We have Jeff. We have Toka. Okay, I believe Toka skipped. I'm not sure. Again, guys, if you didn't skip, just let me know. So I have AG, I have Jeff, I have Toka. We have Nikki from the previous live. We have Queen of Swords for a channeled message. We have Luna Moon for an in-depth and a channeled message. We have also, let me try and see who else here. We also do have Pauline for a yes or no, 2 yes or no's. We also do have Anne for a channeled messages, 1515. We also do have Jasmine for an in-depth message, and we have Beverly. Beverly was the last donation I got, and I'm gonna close out the list, guys, because you know, as you can see, it's pretty long. So I'm gonna try to finish those up, and if we have more time and I have more energy, I'm gonna reopen the list. So moderator, please do close the list. No more donations right now. I'm gonna just focus on finishing those from the previous live and those that skipped in this live session. And in case anyone wants to donate, we either may do the reading today or next time, okay? In case we have more energy, of course. So that's the list, guys. So we're gonna get started without further ado. I'm going to go ahead and get started with AG because I can see AG was the first one to skip, and I'll go according to that accordingly. And anyone that skipped and we don't know that you guys skipped, just let the moderator know, and I will see the list from her end and, you know, do you guys accordingly, okay? So those were everyone that donated. So no more donations, guys. Donations are closed. So I'm going to close the donations now. So no more donations because it's pretty lengthy. We have around, I don't know, like 10 plus people. No. All right, so let's get started. Thank you so much, Jasmine. I'm very well, baby. I'm very well, Luna. Thank you so much for asking. Hope you're doing good too. All right, guys. I'm sorry I was a little bit hectic, so I couldn't come on the past few days. However, I'm here now, and we're gonna finish those off, okay? So, and as you guys can see, the donation list does get closed pretty quick, pretty soon. So that is why I always say, whenever thought you can do so prior to the live, or you can, you know, just do it like before the live a little bit. Okay. So let's get started, guys. All right. Let me try and see AG's question. So AG, I already read your question actually, and I noted it down, so I got it. All right, so let's try and see, AG, what do we get here for you? Actually, I do want to start off by laying out the tarot cards, and then I'll pull you an overall card here for the energy, okay? So let's see what's going on here between you guys in the 5D that is going to manifest into the 3D right now. All right, so first card, we do see the Temperance, all right? The Temperance is a card of healing and balance. This is a really great card to get because the Temperance is a card of tranquility and peace and balance, okay? So this is giving me a vibe where you guys right now are in this process where you guys are becoming your energetic match. Like she's becoming your energetic match, and you're becoming her energetic match. So I feel like you guys are in this process right now of harmony, of trying to get on the same energy level so that you guys can meet. You get me? The Temperance, it's like you guys are both trying to get to a state of balance, okay, to meet one another here, energetically speaking. The Temperance card also tells me that the connection that you probably share with her in the 5D is a very healing connection, and I feel like you guys complement each other with the Temperance card. I really feel like you guys will feel this sort of deep spiritual connection that will come in 3D too. So it's like you're gonna feel like you guys really kind of like mash up together. You know, like when you meet someone and you're like, you really feel like you've known them for years on end. That's how it's gonna feel. It's gonna feel almost like I've known you forever, and you feel, and she's gonna feel like she's known you forever too. It's gonna be like very mutual. You get me? That's the temperance. But I also feel like you guys have this sort of sense of purity or innocence about you guys, you know, and that adds up to the overall vibe of the connection here. All right, so let's try and see what we get more here. Okay, and also I see here with the temperance energy, this is a card that talks about patience. So I feel like your patience, both of you, could be being tested right now. Okay, so your patience, her patience, as well is being tested right now. So you guys are kind of like going through similar lessons is what I'm getting here in the 5D. I do see with the Six of Swords that you guys are both transitioning. So you're both evolving. You're both changing energetically, becoming better, improving your energies, improving your vibration here. You know, you're both trying to vibe on a much more higher, you know, on a much more higher frequency, you know. So the Six of Swords is a card of transition and change. But it's also a card of improvement, you know, energetic improvement here. So I feel like you guys are both on that path of healing, but also that path of transition and change to the better, okay? Because the Temperance and the Six of Swords, like both of these cards share a common meaning of healing. So I do definitely see that. With the Five of Swords energy, you guys are also being taught the lesson here of not giving up. Okay, you're both kind of learning how not to give up on things you want right now, and this is happening on both of your ends. Okay, we have the Five of Swords here. Let me try and see what else we have here. All right, spirits, could we see, please? We have the Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. So you guys have your own hardships. I feel like you guys both are going through maybe some, I don't know, like sturdy waters right now. Okay, like you could be facing a little bit of an up and down right now, AG, and I feel like she's facing a little bit of an up and down as well. But like I said, the most important lesson behind all of that is basically not to give up, okay? Because we do have here the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It's sometimes, you know how do people say, like, sometimes it's so easy. The most easiest thing that a person can do is to give up, to just be like, you know what, I quit. But the hardest thing that a person can do is to keep on going. And that's exactly what you guys are learning, is to keep on going and to keep on moving regardless of how difficult the pathway is, okay? And all of this, like these sort of teachings that you guys are getting right now, is helping you guys kind of come together, because you're, you know, like, how can I explain that to you? It's like you're learning a patch of lessons, she's learning a patch of lessons too, like a batch of lessons too, and it's like as you guys both learn your own like package of messages and lessons, it's like you guys will come together. You get me? So it's like right now, it's like you guys are learning certain things apart here so that you guys can come together better in this, you know, harmonious energy of the Temperance. Okay, so let me try and see more here. Okay, let's try and see. All right, what else do we get here? Spirits, could you please show me more about their 5D energy? What's going on? Ace of Cups. Yeah, you guys are both vibrating on this frequency of love here with the Ace of Cups energy. I feel like you're both meant to have something together also. I definitely feel that. I definitely feel like you guys, like, you're meant to be in a way, okay? Like, that's what I'm getting here, because we have the Ace of Cups here next to the Ten of Swords. It's like, even though you guys both had your own share of struggles and hardships, you're meant to have a beginning with one another of some kind that basically gives you what you never got before meeting one another. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like you guys both have your own void, you know, like she has a void of her own and you have a void of your own, where people maybe didn't give you enough in the past, come together and you just kind of complete one another's pieces, if that makes any sense. So it's a full picture. Like, that's what I'm getting here. Like, you guys are meant for this opportunity of the Ace of Cups here, okay? And I definitely see that you guys are going to, like, once you guys meet, you guys are going to like instantly kind of like activate your heart chakras, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to activate her heart chakra, she's going to activate your heart chakra too, and it's just going to be this sort of instant emotional attraction. Like, and I'm saying emotional attraction because it's going to feel deep here. That's what I'm getting here. Let me try and see what else we have here. And I feel like here also there's a message here where even though you guys are going through a lot of hardships, that like another major lesson is here to not close your hearts out to what's yet to come. Just because you guys are going through a rough time, or it's not maybe working out the way maybe you both want it to be like right now, doesn't mean that it's not going to come together in the end. And that's the message, you get me? It's to not close your heart out just because you had a couple bad experiences, or just because you had a couple things that maybe didn't go your way. Had her own disappointments here. She had been let down. She had been disappointed. She had been putting her expectations on people's shoulders and constantly being disappointed by them. I don't know. I do feel this sort of energy where she's been disappointed many times over and over again, but it's like you would come here and like kind of like show her otherwise. That's what I'm getting here. And she's going to do the same thing for you. Okay, like that's what I'm getting here. Like you guys are going to complement each other by giving each other both what you guys need. You get me? So this is really interesting. I really like that. Okay. So let's see what else we have in here. All right, what else, spirits? Can you please see? We have the Death card. Yeah, you guys are both going through a lot of transformations, a lot of change. The Death card is a card of endings, but it's also a card of transformation and change. It's almost like, because it's right next to the Five of Cups, it's almost like there's an end here of a sad chapter in both of your lives, you know, when it comes to your life and her life as well. I'm getting like you guys are wrapping up like bad periods, you know, bad periods of time that you guys been through. It's gonna be no more. Like that's what I'm getting here with the Death card and the Five of Cups. And it's really amazing because I do really feel here with the energy that you guys are meant to come together to also kind of finish one another's agony, like to end one another's agony, because you have your own kind of agony and she has her own kind of agony, but you guys are meant together to basically wrap that sort of agony cycle up. Does that make sense? Like that's what I'm getting here. So let's try and see what else we have here. What else, spirits? Can we please see more? We do have the Six of Wands. Yeah. And I feel like you are meant to get to know her. Okay. You know, I don't know if you do doubts, like, you know, you sometimes maybe doubt this, like in your head, like, will I ever really get to know her personally? Like, I'm going to tell you, you will get to know her personally, because the Six of Wands, it's like, it's a card of recognition. Like you guys are both meant to recognize one another. Okay. She's meant to recognize you, and you're meant to recognize her, you know, on a personal level. I mean, she could be famous, but you know what I mean? Like you are meant to recognize her on a personal, deeper level, because everyone knows her, like maybe from the outside, but maybe little or few people know her from within. And you're meant to recognize her in that way. Like you're meant to recognize her as a person, and she's meant to recognize you too as a person, but also to recognize you among the crowd too as well. All right. So that's what I'm getting here with the Six of Wands. I definitely feel though like you guys are basically trying to achieve certain things here, possibly before meeting one another. That's what I'm getting here, because the Death card also has this sense to it where we're finishing off cycles, we're finishing off things that we were maybe hung up over for a very long time. And that's what I'm getting here. Like once those are just wrapped up and like you guys accomplish the things that you need to accomplish, you guys are gonna meet up here. You guys are gonna like see one another eye to eye, recognize one another here. All right, so let me try and see what we get here with these cards. So I'm gonna pull you from this deck right here, and let's try and see what we get in this deck here. What is it that you need to know? All right, so we do have, it says it's time. It says it's time. It says it's time for action. Things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. Okay, do you see that? Okay, so this is really nice. I feel like it's action time. I feel like you guys are basically going through the process right now. Like you guys now are getting things done. Even though, yes, it can be a rough road, but you guys are moving. You get me? Like even if you don't maybe really feel it, but it's like you're moving. Okay, it could be little moves, but you guys are moving. And I definitely feel like things are gonna go fast for the both of you. So I don't really feel like this whole like, you know, let's learn our lessons on our own kind of cycle is gonna take a long time. I feel like you guys are going to eventually come together quicker than you thought. Like that's what I'm getting here with this card. Like that's what I'm getting here. Let's try and see what else we have here. So I'm gonna pull you another one. Anything else you want to add here, spirits? Please do show us. All right, yeah, we have masters. See, it's like you guys are meant to master certain things before coming together, okay? So we have master. It says working smart. It says discipline, structure, teaching, training, overcome, controlled, learning a skill. I just love that. In the flow, okay? Commanding presence. Yeah, it's like you both are going to have the sort of influence of commanding presence over one another, and that's why it's going to be almost impossible for you guys not to recognize each other, because you guys will have to recognize each other because you both have commanding presence. Like you, AG, have a commanding presence and you can't be ignored, and she has a commanding presence, obviously, and she can't be ignored wherever she goes. So when you have two people that have commanding presence with one another, it's like they can't ignore each other then. You get me? So that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you guys are definitely learning through, like you're learning through things right now so that you guys can really come together. You'll have to first master certain things and focus. And I feel like that's the reason why you guys are not being brought up maybe right now together. Because if you were, like, let's just think about it. Like if you guys were to be brought up together, like let's say tomorrow, okay, you're not going to be able here to achieve the things or like to focus on your path as much as you would have been able to focus on your path if you were not to be with her right now. Like, you get me? It's like this connection then would be a distraction. Certain things within your own life purpose before you come together. Okay, and that's literally what I'm getting here. Because I feel like you will master it. So you're going to reach that phase of, you know, you mastering your craft here, or you basically controlling your life better. Okay? And then I feel like you guys are going to get into this sort of partnership here. You get me? It says partnership. It says togetherness, hookup. Okay, it says here cooperation, harmony, help, two of a kind. Yeah, and you guys are two of a kind. And that's exactly the energy I saw with the temperance at the beginning of the spread. Okay, so let's try and see what other messages do we get here. And I'm going to pull from the other deck here. So let me try and see what else we're meant to see or know here. All right, so what's the overall card of the energy here of the reading? Can we please here see, spirits? What's the overall energy? What is the overall energy of what's happening here? Spirits, could you please show me what's the overall energy of what's happening? What's, you know, what's going on in the 5D that will manifest in the 3D? What's happening here? What's happening? Can you please give us one card as an overall energy? Thank you, spirits. Okay, so I feel like you have your guarded. Okay, it says avoiding pain. Okay, getting close, separation. It says superficial relationships. And yeah, I feel like you guys both have been through your own superficial relationships. Like you guys have been through superficial relationships before. You've been in ones, you know, in relationships that were superficial, and she's been in relationships that were also superficial. And I feel like in a way, it's like this separation is actually useful for you guys, that you guys are now not together, because you're being like, your guards, or like her guards could be like being worked on, like so that she's able, so that when she meets you, her guards are not as up as right now. Because I feel like she is a bit guarded maybe right now, because like I said, she's going through some stuff here. She's been through disappointments. So it's like there's a wisdom why things are taking their time, because, you know, like God or spirits, maybe they knew better, because if they were to bring you together, maybe you both are gonna maybe act guarded in some way. You know what I mean? It's like there's unresolved issues in some way with maybe the personality, or maybe just with the way she's gonna deal with love if you guys were to be brought up right now together. So there's like this guarded energy here that's going on. And I feel like this is more on her end, but also I feel like you do have that too a little bit. So let me try and see. All right, what other messages we have here? So what's the life purpose of this connection, spirits? Can we see? All right, so we do have here dormant. Yeah, it says early stages, okay? So I feel like this connection is still at its early stages. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I definitely feel like you guys are still at the early point or the early stages of this connection, but you guys are basically deepening it little by little. Oh my God, why did it buffer? All right, can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm sorry, it buffered a little bit, but I'm here. Yeah, it's like you guys are both working on your purpose, but I definitely feel like you guys are still at the early stages. So this is going to be something that you guys are going to like eventually deepen. Like you both are going to deepen eventually, but I feel like this is still is early. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Please do let me know. I definitely see that you guys do have though a purpose that you guys are meant to do together, but before that you guys are meant to do your own purpose, like to each his own a little bit for a while. All right, so let's try now and get to the fun part, shall we? All right, so AG, I do have your second question, so I'm gonna go straight ahead and do it. I'm gonna use this deck here for that one. Early stages, as in you guys are still, yeah, like you guys still are basically working on your own, like you're still at the early stage of like, basically setting a foundation for yourself. And the same thing goes for her. Like she still is at the early stages of learning some lessons. So in a way, yes, you guys are still at the early stages in the 5D. However, I did get the card where, like things are going to move fast. Okay. So it's like, it's really depending on you guys. Like how fast do you learn those lessons? You get me? How quick are you, or how good are you to focus on your path? The more you focus, the faster the process. Same things go, the same thing goes. But that's what I'm getting here. All right, so let's try and see what we have here. So spirits, can you please see here, how will their love or intimate life be like, just, as they're together, like their sexuality? How will it be like? Let's see. How will it be like once they do come together? How will it be like? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, you guys are like an all nights kind of couple. I feel like you guys are like literally going to be the kind of couple like that, that would go on maybe for hours. Like that's what I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like both of you will have a very good stamina, to be honest, because we're getting the Seven of Pentacles here and I'm asking about the connection overall. So I feel like you both have maybe a very good stamina here with the Queen of Wands. I feel like she is really attractive in bed. She knows how to work it, if you know what I mean. She knows how to turn you on, and she's going to be able to turn you on here. Like there's like the Queen of Wands is the most sexual queen of tarot. Like she's the queen of all queens that has to do with sexuality here. When we're looking at sexuality, this is the queen we want to see. So she's definitely a divine feminine at her best, and I definitely feel like she's very like she's gonna know how to work it. Like she has a charm, and that is what I'm getting here. Let's try and see what we have here, spirits. Could we please see more? How is it gonna be like? All right, so let's see. How will it be like in bed? We have the Six of Wands. You guys like to compliment each other in bed. I feel like you guys would be really the type of couple that would like to compliment each other in bed, like even after you guys have it. And even before. I feel like you guys are going to do it before and after. Like you guys are going to be complimenting each other, flirting with one another, like you look good, you look hot, you look sexy, I want to taste that. Like you guys know how to talk. Like there's something to do with communication here that's going to be like the engine running intimacy, or for things to get hot here. Like you guys are going to use words, okay? Like that's what I'm getting. Maybe even while you guys are even doing it, I feel like you guys are going to be really into like telling each other just how good it is or how good it feels. You know what I mean? Like you guys are going to be into like, spirits. I want to know more about this. All right, so we do have the Hierophant, okay? But still, even with that being said, I feel like you guys also give each other, like you make sure, you guys are both comfortable. Like, like you're never going to do something that she's uncomfortable with, and she's never going to let you do something that you're uncomfortable with. So I feel like this is very important. I feel like you guys are going to be very respectful of one another's boundaries, or one another's like, I can't do this. So I definitely feel like there is a lot of respect, but there's also a lot of loyalty here. I feel like you guys are going to be loyal. So I definitely don't see outside hookups or affairs. No, I feel like she is going to be very loyal. You're going to be very loyal too. I feel like you are the loyal type as well anyway, AG here. That's what I'm getting here. Like you're the type of person that is good with just one sexual partner. Like you don't like to do many. You're not that type. And I feel like she is too. She's also the type that is loyal as well. So let's try and see what else we have here. We have the Five of Wands, but you guys can get rough, by the way. You guys can get rough, and I don't know why I'm getting makeup sex. So you guys are like the type of couple, like let's say she's arguing, okay? Like she's maybe talking something to you like aggressively, like why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Like you would be the type that would just go in and kiss her, That's what I'm getting here. Like, as she's, screaming, or like, I don't know her, you know what I mean? Like, you can actually hush her. You can actually just let her, just calm down in case she's being too explosive. But I definitely feel like you guys also can be rough. Like, you guys can be definitely rough in the bedroom. So that's what I'm getting here with the Five of Wands. Like, I'm getting messy, okay? I'm definitely getting a lot of spanking here. We have the Three of Cups, and there's gonna be music too. Oh yes. That's a definite thing here, because I definitely see music here with the Three of Cups. So I do see drinks, I see music, so there's gonna be music, there's gonna be, like, you guys like to make a vibe here. Okay. So you guys sometimes, yes, you may sometimes have it unexpectedly, but I feel like for the most part, you like to plan for, like, for that sort of like romantic, sexy evening. You know what I mean? Like, you like to put on some music, some really nice candles, or she's the type of woman that likes it planned. She likes everything perfect. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But I feel like you also, guys, like, will have your own spontaneous sort of, like, let's do it on a whim kind of energy. So you guys will have that too. You know what I mean? Let me try and see what else we get here. Spirits, can we please see more? Now we have the King of Wands popping up. So the King of Wands is also kind of like telling me, especially that we've seen the Queen of Wands earlier, it just kind of shows me that you guys are going to be very compatible to one another in bed. Like, you guys know how to basically, how can I say that? Like, basically, like, finish each other off the right way. It's like, you're going to finish her off the right way. She's going to finish you off the right way. Like, you guys are going to both be satisfied is what I'm getting here with this. But also, I definitely feel like you have the same sexual effect on her, the same way she will have that sexual effect on you. So this is really nice to see, because I'm getting, again, that sort of like harmonious sort of energy. So I really like that. All right, let's try and see what else we get here. 2 more cards, please. All right, so we do have the Four of Swords. You guys are going to rest for a long time after doing it. I feel like you guys are both going to be very, very exhausted. So you both like to lay down with the Four of Swords. Okay, just have a breath of fresh air, or like, just have a breath of air. Because that's what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys are going to be tired in some way. Like, you're going to make one another tired, but in a good way. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't do this. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Like, that kind of thing. Let me try and see what else we have here. Give me one more card, please. We have the Two of Swords. You guys, one of you is into blindfolding. Damn. One of you guys is into, I don't know. I was just about to say, if you guys see it go like around and around or buffering, it's okay. I usually don't speak while it buffers, because I know it's buffering, so I don't speak. I don't say, like, I do not say anything, so you guys don't miss anything, okay? But yeah, what I was saying here is that one of you guys are into blindfolds, especially blindfolds, like, basically blindfolding the other partner. So I definitely do get that. I'm getting like chains as well. You guys could be into handcuffs, but I'm getting more of that like blindfold sort of scenario. Like, one of you is into like blindfolding your partner here. And yeah. That's what I'm getting here. It does look good, okay? It does. All right, so let me try and see. Oopsie daisy. Okay, let me try and see if we can maybe try and get anything else here. All right, let's see what we have here. Anything else if we can add up to the reading? All right, anything else that we can add up to the reading? All right, but you guys are going to be playful too, I feel. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to be playful as well at the same time, and that is what I'm getting here. Like, it's just the perfect kind of connection. It's like, you guys know when to be playful, when to be serious. Like, it's just amazing, okay? I really like it. Let me try and see what else we have here. And also, I do see a consistent sex life, okay? All right, so let's try and see what we have. We have screen time. So you guys could be Netflix and chill moments, like watching a movie and then like going over each other. Could be. Okay, I'm getting screen time, so yeah. Or maybe you guys are into like going to the cinemas and basically touching each other. Could happen. Okay, but I'm getting something to do with Netflix and chill kind of vibe. One of you does have an animal. I don't know. Could be you, could be her. But I definitely feel like one of you guys really into animals, or you really like animals. Okay. Oh, this is like kind of telling me like you guys could be fucking like animals. Like, that's what I'm getting here. I'm sorry. I mean, I told you, you guys you guys are going to be rough a little bit sometimes. So it's like, it almost reminds me of Animals by Maroon 5. Okay. So listen to that song. It's an oldie goodie. But I'm getting here, like, you guys are gonna eat each other like animals, okay? So I really like that. That's kinky spirits. Thank you. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So I hope that resonates. AG, if you want to clarify anything again, please feel free. But that's what I'm getting overall. I feel like it's gonna be compatible. I do feel like you guys are gonna be equally attracted to one another. I don't feel like you guys are like not gonna have that sort of maybe intimacy or chemistry, because I definitely feel like the chemistry is gonna be there. That's what I feel here. Yeah. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Please do clarify as needed, and I'll leave you with that. All right, so Jeff, hello Jeff, how are you? Jeff, thank you so much for being here. So Jeff, we're gonna take you now up next, okay? And I don't know if Toka skipped, but Toka, do confirm if you skipped or not, because you're gonna be after Jeff in case you did skip, okay? So let me try and see Jeff's question. I'm scrolling up to see. Is it Jeff or Chasmin? Oh, Chasmin did donate, right? Okay. All right, guys, my apologies. Okay, so Chasmin, you're going to go now, right? Because you just donated, I think, earlier to skip. So I'm going to take you, and then we're going to do Jeff, all right? So let me try and see. I'm trying to make sure, though. Let me try and make sure here. So is it Chasmin now, or is it Jeff? I'm just trying to understand. So moderator, please do help me to know. Is it Jeff or Chasmin right now? Because I don't want to, I don't want to miss out on nobody. So let me know. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the lovely moms out there. You guys are awesome. And happy Mother's Day to those that do also wish to have a baby. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys do or you guys are able to conceive and have a lovely baby. So happy Mother's Day to you guys too. All right, so let's try and see here. So I don't know. Okay, so Jeff, I'm gonna take you just because I'm trying to make sure. I think I'm gonna take you here, Jeff, because you donated before. I'm not sure. I'm going to just take you, Jeff, because you donated before Chasmin. So it's going to be Jeff. Then, I don't know if Toka skipped, so I do have to make sure if Toka skipped, because I do get this order of the skip the line list as following. I'm getting here, we just did AG, and then it was you, Jeff, and then I don't know if Toka skipped, then she's going to be after Jeff. Okay, it's Chasmin. Okay, my apologies. Because again, I don't know the order, because sometimes people donate extra to skip, so I do have to take them, obviously. So in case you did Chasmin, I'll take you now. All right, so how does Hunter family think he feels about me? Okay, got you. All right, let's try and see how does... I was a bit confused, guys. I do apologize. All right, how does Hunter's family think he feels about her? How do Hunter's family think that Hunter feels towards Chasmin spirits? Can we please see? Can you please see? How does Hunter's family think that Hunter feels towards Chasmin? All right, so we do have the lovers. Okay, so they do think that he loves you. The lovers card popped up first, Chasmin. I love that. Okay, so we have the lovers card. That's a good card. That shows me that they do think right off the bat that he has feelings for you. That's really interesting. That he wants to be with you. The lovers, very nice. They also feel like you guys would make a good couple in a way. Like you guys are, like you guys got that chemistry, or you guys kind of like mash up together. You know what I mean? It's like, when you see two people, like, I don't know, like you remember like in high school days, you see two people walking with each other and it's like they have the perfect chemistry. And it's like they could be like just best friends, but it's like you can instantly see how like very compatible they are with one another. Like that's what I'm getting here. Like they are feeling like you guys are like really compatible in a way, or you guys are really mashing up together in a way, or you guys are like meant for one another in some way. Like they do see that there's something going on here. So we have the lovers. Okay, so that speaks for itself. Let's try and see what else we have here. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. I definitely feel like they definitely feel like he has feelings for you. Okay. So they're definitely either they know that either they know that Hunter has feelings for you, or they're feeling like Hunter still has feelings for you. Either which, I definitely feel like the bottom line is here that he has feelings for you. Okay. Oh my god, I literally, I don't know what happened, but I just, like, I felt something in my throat. So I don't know, I feel like they want to speak. They want to maybe express this to you, but maybe, I don't know, like, they want to, like, I'm getting like a goofy parents. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but they would love to tease. They're the kind of parents or people that like to tease. Do you get me? But it's not like in a bad way. It's just like in a, I don't know, like a funny way where you were just like, you're just gonna, like, I don't know, laugh it off or something like that. I don't know. It's just, I'm getting something to do with them maybe wanting to like throw hints, like you guys look good together, something like that. I feel like they're supportive, to be honest. So far, I do not feel any bad energy off this. All right, so let's try and see what else we have here. We have the Two of Swords. I feel like they're not sure 100%, but they feel like Hunter has something for you. You know, it's like all the signals and signs shows them here that he has feelings for you, but I feel like they're not totally sure. So I don't think Hunter completely told them how he feels about you, but I feel like they can already tell. You get me? But they're not totally sure about it. All right, so let's try and see what we have here too. I feel like they're also wondering, like, if you guys have this great chemistry, and it's like they can literally see how Hunter, like, kind of like acts towards you, you know, like without you knowing. It's like they just kind of feel like he has feelings for you. And it's like they're wondering to themselves, like, why do they not get together? You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to make sense of what's happening here with the Two of Swords, is what I'm getting here. Spirits, can we please see more? All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my god. Okay, so I feel like one of his family members wants him to get married. Okay, so one of them maybe sees you as a marriage material. Okay, that's really nice. I really like this card because I feel like one of his family members basically are, you know, they're just like, Hunter, like, you gotta get married, you gotta settle down. Come on, man. Like, you know, like, life is passing you by, honey. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. I'm getting this vibe here, like, one of their, find someone to settle down with. You can't just keep on this with a Two of Swords energy, not really knowing what the hell you want to do with your life. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like there is a family member here that's a bit cheesy in the sense that they're always kind of pushing him to maybe take that commitment step or go ahead, do that, you know, settle down, move in together, that kind of step. You know what I mean? So someone here pushing him towards commitment with you could be, but they definitely see you as a marriage material. Like, they feel like you're trustworthy here too with the Ten of Pentacles. And how do they feel? Hunter, like, feels about you? They feel like he wants to be with you, but they can actually see how Hunter is being hesitant with the Two of Swords. You get me? Like, Hunter is being a little bit like he's being confusing. He's even confusing to his own family. Trust me. That's what I'm getting here with the Two of Swords. But they know that there's something going on because all the signals, like, strongly point towards love and that he's into Jasmine. That's what I'm getting here. So that's like something they're, like, they know or they feel, but they're, like, not 100% sure of, because Hunter also sometimes acts in a very, like, mixed kind of manner. Eight of Wands, they can also see that Hunter is attracted to you. Okay, like, he's physically attracted to you with the Eight of Wands. He's always excited whenever, like, in case, like, he talks about you to them, he's always, like, excited. You know what I mean? Like, it shows. Like, you know when you talk about someone you like and you're like, oh my god, did you guys know what happened with me today? Like that kind of thing. Like, I feel like there is excitement in his voice whenever you're being brought up, or whenever, you know, if he does, like, whenever, like, he talks about you, or, you know, or you're being brought up, you know, like, that's what I'm getting here. There's excitement with the Eight of Wands, okay? So they definitely do sense that. It looks good. I really like this reading. But again, Eight of Swords, they do feel like he's holding back. The way they feel, like the way Hunter's family feel, is that Hunter is being a bit held back. It's like they can see all the different ways that he's into you, and they do really see that he does like you, but then they also see him and how he holds back, okay? So they're feeling like, I feel like his family is feeling like he's holding himself back from moving into commitment and moving into, like, you know, a proper settlement here, you know, like moving in together with someone or marrying someone. Like, he's holding himself here from the higher level level of commitment kind of part. And his family sees that, okay? His family sees that. And I don't feel like his family are completely comfortable here with what's going on as far as like him holding himself back from a higher commitment. But I definitely feel like one of his family members could be like here trying to push him to basically let go of this Eight of Swords, okay? To push him through that energy. But I definitely feel like they do feel like he does think about you a lot, that he is trying to make his mind up here about you. They feel that, and they definitely feel like he has feelings for you here. So they know that that he does have feelings for you, but he's a bit standoffish sometimes, and they see that. And I feel like they're also confused themselves, because they're like why are you holding back from her if you're just so much into her that way, or if you always talk about her, with like this sort of tone of excitement, that you always talking, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting here. Let me try and get you some more cards. It looks good though. But I definitely feel like his own family also see this sort of imbalance, about this guy. Like they also do feel like he has to make his mind up, because he's being a bit like, up and down, like he's not being so decisive about, moving things forward or getting into a relationship. And to his parents, this is something they can't understand, because it's like, to them, they do see that he's good, he's in a good status. Why would you not? They see you as trustworthy. They actually love you. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm getting the Lovers card, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You see the cards? They look really good. The only cards I see that I'm just like, it's these two cards talk about confusion and not really knowing what to do. So I do feel like they sense that Hunter is the one here that has the problem, not you. In fact, they see you as very loving, very bubbly, very joyful, very giving, the perfect partner for him. But they just can't make up here why he's not with you still. Okay, you get me? Like, that's what I'm getting here. So let's try and see what else we have here. It does look good. I really like it. All right, so I'm getting good vibes here. All right, so what do we have here, spirits? Okay, so we have a couple cards. Yeah, recurring. I feel like his family's keep on doing this. Like, come on, just choose your life partner. You can't keep on the same cycle over and over again, trying to run away from commitment, trying to run away from relationships that are serious, So I feel like his family are feeling like their son, okay, or Hunter, is basically repeating the same cycle sometimes over and over again. You get me? Let me just lock the door one moment. Is also self-worth. So again, I feel like his parents want him to maybe have, like I said, more like confidence. Like they want him to be more confident, to step up more, you know what I mean? And I feel like they see that. They see the places where he lacks, the places where Hunter lacks, like not having enough confidence, or just him being in this cycle of like he keeps doing the routine, he's just so maybe like he's just so stuck in the routine, or he's just so stuck in his comfort zone that he keeps doing what he's used to do, you know what I mean? And it's like his family is like, you gotta step out of that box, out of this Eight of Swords. Happy Mother's Day, Rising. I love you. Big hugs to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We do appreciate you here tons. So yeah, I'm like, what I'm getting, but they do seem chill. I really like his family, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like they also know that their son lacks here. Like he gotta have more confidence, more self-worth, just have more confidence within his energy to change this cycle up, because they notice a pattern here. I feel like his parents notice a pattern. Like he always finds like he always maybe has this sort of issue or trouble to take things forward sometimes, you know, in certain ways. So they see that, they recognize this fault here. All right, so I hope that makes sense, Jasmine. I'm gonna leave that with you. Let me know how it resonates. If you have any clarifications, also do let me know. Toka, if you're here, yes, go ahead, drop in your question. You are so welcome, Jasmine. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So let me just take off the people I just did. So Jasmine, let me just take you off the list. All right. So we did AG. Jeff, I don't know if Jeff skipped or not. Did Jeff skip Queen of Swords? Let me know. I'm trying to see. All right. I don't know if Luna Moon is here. I think Luna Moon has a reading. Queen of Swords, you have a reading too. So we have Jeff, we have Nikki, Queen of Swords, Luna Moon. Are you guys here? Queen of Swords, I know you're here, but let me know if you want to take your channeled reading now. We can do it, okay? So just let me know. Okay, so... Yay, Jeff is here. All right, so I'm going to take you, Jeff. Let's do Jeff. Finish off Jeff here because I see you here. All right, so Jeff, let me see your question. You had an in-depth, Jeff, right? Wait, let me just see what you had. I think you had a channeled message and something else. I'm not sure. I'm scrolling up to see your question, Jeff. Okay, channel, please. What is going on with me and Brandon next since Killy did him wrong yesterday? What did I tell you? I mean, what did I say? I'm not trying to be mean or evil, but I did tell you something is going to happen between him and her. Just saying. Cheers. All right, so let me try to see what we have here. I don't know. I mean, yeah. All right, so let's try to see what's going on with you and Brandon next. All right, what's going on here between Jeff and Brandon next? Let's do the channeling. What is going on between Brandon and Jeff next? Give me a channeled message here, reading from Brandon's higher self. What would Brandon do next towards Jeff? What would he do next? Again, if it's buffering, it's okay. Don't stress. I'm not saying anything. Whenever it's buffering, I'm not saying anything because I know it's buffering. So I don't talk so that you guys don't miss out on anything. But we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have the 3 of... Hear me? No, it's my stupid connection, guys. I do apologize. It's my stupid connection. So you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I just tried to fix the modem here. It's so stupid. I don't know why this internet thing is just not working with me all the time. All right, so just want to make sure if you guys hear me. But I'm not speaking until you guys hear me. So you guys haven't missed out on anything. I basically didn't say anything till now, so I'm just waiting to see if you guys hear me. And then I'll continue. All right, so I'll give you guys some time. I hope I'm still live and it didn't cut off as well, because then... All right, you hear me, Jeff? All right, perfect, baby. Okay, perfect, honey. All right, so let's go ahead and keep it going, okay? Hopefully it doesn't buffer no more, okay? In case it did buffer again, we'll have to find a solution. What I'm getting here... All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. Really thinking here recently really about having a plan here. Okay, I'm thinking about making a plan here, having a plan, making my mind up here towards how is it exactly that I want to be with you, because I do want to be with you here. All right, and I've been thinking deeply for the past 2 days here. Okay, so the past 2 days I've been very much here heavily thinking in the past 2 days about what is it that I need to do next over the next 2 weeks. Like I'm trying to have a plan here for the upcoming 2 weeks. What is it that I should do here with you? So you've been on my mind a lot, but my mind has been going back and forth, thinking a lot here. I'm feeling a little bit lost, but I'm really trying here to really here see what is it that needs to be done. And I know one thing for sure is that I should choose you, that I should go your way, but I'm trying to think of the plan, not about, I'm not like, when I'm saying I'm thinking about the plan, I'm not saying that I'm trying to think whether I should choose you or her, because I know who is it that I want to choose, which is you. But the thing is, I'm trying to think of how do I approach you, or how do I come here towards you, letting you know of just how much I really like you and how much I've held back here from showing you my feelings for like too long. I'm getting like 2 years, maybe more, but I've been really holding back my feelings for such a long time, and I just don't know how to confess that to you, like how to just confess to you the fact or the idea here that I've been like for a very long time here really into you, like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm thinking of. um and I do want you to know that there is going to be very good communication here that will happen between you and I. It's going to be very, very positive, very healing as well. You're going to feel a lot better after having this conversation with me. There's a conversation here that we will have. We will probably have this conversation in 2 days, or like I said, within 2 weeks, okay? But there's definitely a conversation here that is going to be had. And I do want us to work out. I really do. I really want this to go the distance. I really want us to go the extra mile. I want to see this go somewhere. Okay, so to be honest with you, I do have a hope here for our connection. You may feel like maybe, yeah, you're the only one hoping for this connection, but that's not true, because I do have a hope here to see our connection here go somewhere, expand, and go somewhere here with the Three of Pentacles, So I do want to take action upon our connection here to just maybe have a bit more here with you, okay? Because I do feel like I do want to have here something a bit more with you here. I really do. I do feel like we are able to have a new beginning for ourselves here. Start fresh, start new. Sometimes I'm just thinking a lot here about putting the past behind, including the third party, and just starting a fresh, brand new chapter here with you. Like, wouldn't that be great? I think it would be just so great to start fresh with you and just basically get over whatever the past was here, including the third party, and just and just you and I just be together here, have our own beginning. You get me? So this is what I'm thinking about here most of the time. And like I said, heavily, I've been thinking about this for the past 2 weeks, 2 days. This has been the thought, or like that was what was going on through my mind, like how exactly to basically approach you and tell you about what's in my heart, because there's this heavy energy in my heart right now where I want to speak to you, where I want to express things to you. There's like heavy energy of expression here that is going around my head, around my heart right now, that I'm feeling very deeply like I need to speak up, I need to talk, I need to express, I need to say what I need to say here. You get me what I mean? But I do want to phrase it out without looking too weird, without looking too awkward. But I definitely want to confess here. I feel like I do want to confess to you, and I feel like I do want to take on that leap of faith here to talk, and to talk very honestly, very directly to you about what's in my heart. Okay, because I feel like you deserve to know this, especially after such a long time, and especially after what happened recently between me and the third party. I really feel like I don't feel like myself around her anymore. And I feel like, the more I'm getting like more situations like that with her, the more I'm actually having more and more confidence about my decision to be with you, because I'm really feeling by the end of the day that she's always going to be on this loop of misunderstanding me all the time, the third party. And I can't do this. I can't be with someone that constantly has something to do, like something to say, or something to startle up. You know what I mean? Like, she's always all about drama, or all about gaslighting. She's a very gaslighting person. And at this point, I just really feel fed up. I do really feel fed up. And I know I said this before, but this time, the difference that that is there is that I feel like I do need to take that leap of faith now or never. Okay, so I'm feeling pressured right now. I'm feeling pressured because I know I have things in mind that I have to say to you, and I know I have to say it quick or never. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. All right, so let me try and get you some more channeled messages. I do hope that some of the messages here come through also and confirm us. And I'm gonna pull you from Jalessa's Respectfully the Truth. So we're going to start off with these first, and then I'm going to also pull you from the other deck because I feel like it. It says, I want to show you how much I value you. Yeah, this is exactly what I see, and this is exactly what I said. It's like this person wants to show you right now. It's like it's showtime to this person. Like he has to do a showtime right now or never, okay? He wants to show you how much he values you, all right? So let's try and see what else we have here. So spirits, could you please show us a bit more into this, what else we have here? And I feel like here with this person, I feel like I don't want to say, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he knows that the third party does have side hoes, because I have side hoes, I've been lying. There's something about him probably finding something to do about the third party lying, or I feel like he knows that she has other options, other people other than him. But I definitely feel like he's been lying to himself before. And it's like a part of him is just kind of awakening, like I should do something. And he's feeling pressure to speak his truth because he's feeling like he's been lying to himself and he's been lying to you in terms of his feelings. Like he's been keeping those feelings to himself, trying to pretend as if they're not there while they were there all the time. He had those feelings for you, but he was just basically entertaining the third party or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like he does feel this urge. That's why he feels this urge of speaking his truth, and talking and expressing himself. Because I definitely feel like this person doesn't feel comfortable basically just doing whatever he's doing right now, okay? It says, I want to cuddle with you. So yeah, this person definitely wants to get closer to you, wants to cuddle with you. But let me try and see what else we have here. Spirits, could you show me a bit more into this? It says, I want you to try and understand me, please. Yeah. It's like this person, that's why he said in the channeled messages, he was saying about how he does wish to put the third party behind your backs and the past behind your backs and start fresh with you. That is why we have this card. It's like he wants to start fresh with you and make you understand him and make you just try and compromise with him too, because I do feel like this energy of where he wants to compromise with you, but he also wants to see you do the same is what I'm getting here. All right, so let's try and get you a few more. Let's try and see what other messages we have here for you. All right, so we have a card that just flew out. Let me just try and grab it. Yeah, sometimes with these nails, you struggle in getting these cards. We have best friends. Yeah, and I feel like you guys have this like really nice dynamic of like best friends and lovers. You know what I mean? Like you guys have a best friend, like a best friend kind of foundation, but also you guys feel something for one another at the same time. So we do have best friends. I feel like you guys really understand each other. You and Brandon do really kind of understand each other, and I feel like he does want you to try and understand him because he sees you as a best friend. He sees you as someone that really understands him better than anyone else. So he is expecting you to also kind of like compromise with him too, in the sense of like basically just accepting what's been and basically opening your arms to what could be, like starting a fresh page with him, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like that's what I'm getting here. So let's try and see another one. And we do have, I'm scared to contact you. So if you're feeling a little bit, I'm gonna tell you this. I told you, you're gonna have a conversation with this person within 2 weeks or 2 days. But within that time, or as you wait for this, I do feel like you may feel like this person is a bit not too talkative with you. And that is okay, because I feel like he's gonna talk to you, but it's gonna, like I'm feeling like a little bit of a tiny period here of him maybe not being so talkative, but then I do see that contact, that talk happening, because we did see it in the cards with tarot. All right, so I hope that made sense. Let me know. All right, and at the bottom, we do literally have, I know what I want, and that is you, all right? So I think that this person, like I said, this is exactly something I've said in the reading, okay? I know what I want, and that is you. That is something I said in the reading when I was seeing the Three of Wands, and I told you this person is not thinking about which one to choose. Should he choose you or the third party? That's not what he's thinking about right now. What he's thinking about right now is the approach, the talk, the conversation, the confession, okay? That's what I'm getting here. So I know what I want, and that is you. This is a confirmation on what I said earlier. So let's try now and do your second question, but please let me know how this resonates with you. I hope that was helpful in some way. So just let me know, okay? Just let me know. Let me just put these cards back here and let's get to your second question, all right? Let me just try and fix here the music. I don't know why it just suddenly stopped here so randomly. All right, so let's just put these back here. All right, I'm glad it was helpful. Thank you so much for, and also, keep on updating me on what happens. I really do care to know what happens regardless, okay? So let me just try and fix this thing here because it's causing me a hard time. All right, so let's get started with your second one, Jeff. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to use this deck for this one. All right, let's try and see what boundaries that Brandon had put on Kelly that she tried to break. Okay, so what boundaries that Brandon have put on Kelly that she tries to break? Spirits, can we please see what boundaries have he put on Kelly that she's trying to break here? Could we please see here, please, what's going on with that? What boundaries here have Brandon put on Kelly that she's trying to break? What boundaries have he put on her that she's trying to break, spirits? What's going on? All right, we do have the Hanged Man. There's definitely boundaries here. First off, the Hanged Man is basically an energy of someone that basically just gives the connection a pause, okay? Whether it's a friends with benefits connection, whether it's a relationship, blah, 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 whatever it is, this is an energy of basically giving something a break, like giving something a break, giving a connection a break. I feel like this guy is giving this connection a break with the Hanged Man energy. He's being very, very slow with her. That's what I'm getting here. He's being such a procrastinator, a bit too lazy as well as what I'm getting here. Give me just one moment, guys. I'll be right back, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, so let's try and see what's going on here. Okay, spirits, could we please see what else we have here? So yeah, with the Hanged Man, like I'm getting this sort of like him putting her on hold kind of energy. Just being a bit too lazy with the way he deals with her, being very low effort. Okay, let's just put it that way. Let's try and see, though, what boundaries, because we're still trying to see here. We do have the Tower. Yeah, this guy's, like, realizing certain things. Like, he's seeing things differently. I feel like Brandon sees the situation differently. He is, looking at things from a different angle. That's what I'm getting here, because the Hanged Man talks about, like, someone that's trying to take a pause to reflect on a connection, to reflect on a person, to try and see what else is there here to think off about that person or that connection or that situation. And the Tower, it's like this sort of epiphany or like realization, like aha moments, like oh yes, that's what she is, like that kind of thing. So I feel like he is seeing her in a different light than before, and it's like there's this sort of realization. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with the Tower. I feel like he's definitely changing the way he deals with her in some way. I definitely feel like he's not acting or dealing with her the same way he used to act or deal with her before. There is definitely some changes with the way he does deal with her, with the way he treats her, maybe. I feel like also with the Hanged Man and the Tower, this person doesn't want any more issues, okay? And that is why you're going to even notice. I feel like this is something that's also upcoming. You may notice this person being a bit standoffish against her. Why? Because he feels like she's just full of shit. She's full of issues. She's full of conflicts. She's full of, like problematic energy. The Tower, problems, issues, always arguing, always having something to say against whatever he has to say. Like there's always something here that's just happening, whenever he's talking to her. So in a way, he's wanting to take a step back from all that sort of drama, is what I'm getting here. And he's being low effort with her because he doesn't want no drama, no conflicts, no problems. He's basically holding back from this Tower's energy. And I do see with the Two of Cups here, and I usually don't take reversals, but I'm going to actually tell you what this says. The Tower with the Two of Cups, it's basically a break in this connection. I do see the Tower card here as a card of basically getting that breakthrough finally, okay? Like finally he's getting a breakthrough upon this connection, the connection between him and her, between Kelly and Brandon. He's getting this realization here. All right, so let me try and see what else here. Spirits, I want to see more here. Could you please show me? So there could be this boundary here, maybe to do with like them getting romantic and things like that. Like they're not doing that anymore. They're not speaking love anymore. Like that's what I'm getting here. I feel like she would basically maybe sometimes try to manipulate him emotionally, but I feel like he put boundaries against that. Like you can't emotionally manipulate me anymore. With the Two of Cups, King of Cups, the Tower, and the Hanged Man, like he's being very resistant to her maybe advancements here towards like emotional manipulation. You know what I mean? Like he stands strong here against emotional manipulation. He's not doing that, not having that. He's just not really into giving in here to her emotional manipulation in no way. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting here. Let's try and see what else we have here. So let's try and get more. All right, we do have the Seven of Cups. All right, so yeah, he's leaving her guessing. He's leaving her guessing, that's for sure. With the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is here. This person is actually not too sure about her anymore, to be honest. He is not too sure about her anymore, but I feel like the definite thing I can tell you here is that he's no longer giving in to her emotional manipulation. I feel like many times she would act as the victim here so that he can give in, so that he can be compassionate towards her. But I feel like this time around, it's just a bit different with that, because I feel like he's not giving in anymore to her emotional manipulation. And so he's not being compassionate with her when she's trying to look as the victim. You know what I mean? So with the Seven of Cups here, I also feel like he doesn't trust her. I do feel like he had enough with her gossips as well. She's a very gossipy person, like I said, and he really feels like she's gonna gossip about him as just as he leaves her completely, she's gonna gossip about him, and he's like almost sure of that. He's like almost sure of that. Let me just try and see what we have. Like in his head, Brandon is like, if I'm gonna leave her, and he does want to leave her, but he's just like thinking to himself, like, if I was to leave this woman, she's definitely gonna gossip on me the same way she gossiped on person B, person C, person D, E, and F. You know what I mean? So he knows for a fact here that she's gonna talk about him behind his back, as he does do anything. You know what I mean? Like, she's a very gossipy person. So we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So this could be what's maybe making him here take wise steps forward with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, he's taking his time and making those boundaries. Like, he's putting a boundary at a time. You get me? Like, not all at once, but he's basically putting like a boundary at a time. Like one boundary at a time. And the reason why is because of what I just said about the gossip part. Let's try and see what else we have here. We do have the King of Wands. And I feel like this person does have his eyes on you, not her. I definitely feel that here with the King of Wands popping up here. And he actually does realize for a fact that she's not the commitment type. She's not made for love and relationships here with the Two of Cups. With the Four of Cups here, I feel like he's going to ignore her. The boundaries I see here is basically him not being considerate of her, okay? I do see him not being considerate of her because I do see the sort of complacent kind of, complacent kind of energy. It's like growing bored of the connection. He's actually growing bored of her, okay? I see him feeling bored, feeling like there's no excitement anymore here to live up for. We're constantly just having drama. It's constantly on and off. It's constantly up and down. And it's just like, I'm sick of that. You know what I mean? I feel like this guy's feeling like there's nothing to get out of the situation with the Four of Cups. It's like really just full of it's just full of stagnancy, but at the same time, there's nothing here really to look up forward, for. Like, that's what I'm getting here. And the Four of Cups is this sort of energy of contemplation, but it's also this energy of basically ignoring someone, not seeing someone, like you're not really wanting to see that person or that offer even. Okay, that's the Four of Cups. It's like you're looking careless, okay? Careless. He's looking a bit careless in a way. Or he's going to act careless in a way, okay? That's what I'm getting here. So he may ignore her. He may not be any more considerate of her, okay, as he used to before. Like maybe let's say before he used to include her in plans, for example. I feel like this time around he's not going to include her in plans. So he's going to try to put her off in some ways, what I'm getting here. But this is going to come in slow because, like I said, this person knows that she's a gossipy person. And I feel like he's 100% sure and assertive that she's going to talk about him behind his back, okay? So that is why he's trying to do things here slowly but surely. But I feel like he's going to be very slow with her. Very, very slow with her. Like, what do I mean by that? I feel like he's just going to be so low effort. It's like, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, he's not going to be as responsive as before. You get me? I do feel like there's going to be less of that sort of responsive energy that he had before with her. He's going to become a bit less responsive, a bit less considerate, okay? And look, I do see the Judgment card with the Eight of Swords. So it's like, in a way, this person is also refusing to start a new cycle with her. And I feel like this is good because this shows me that this person is learning a lesson. This person is successfully learning a lesson here because that's what spirits want him to do, is basically to not put himself in the same cycle over and over and over again, because that's what he's been doing for the past God knows how much time, okay? So with the Judgment and the Eight of Swords, I do see that this person is going to basically decide and make the judgment, make the decision here to keep this connection stuck, okay? Because again, that's exactly what I've been saying in the reading, from the beginning till the end. He has been acting, or he will be acting, in a very slow sense with her, making this connection be slow and stagnant and stuck, and basically act careless here with her, like as if he doesn't care. And this is going to make this connection stuck, and he's deciding to keep it that way. So that's what I like with the Judgment and the Eight of Swords. Judgment and the Eight of Swords is just like, you're deciding to keep it stuck. It's like you're making the calling here with the Judgment card to keep this connection locked up, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. And I feel like this guy is slowly coming to this final, sort of maybe decision. But it's happening gradually. It's like right now, I feel like this person is doing all of this gradually. Because why? Because of what I told you. Because she's a gossipy person. I feel like he's not afraid of her, but he's just afraid of people, like other people's drama. If she was to talk shit on him, he's pretty sure that other people will come after him in some way. So he's not into drama. So like I said, he's holding back. He's trying to just keep it minimal with her. Let me just put it that way. He's keeping it minimal with her, and it's becoming stronger with time. That's what I'm getting here with this. All right, so let's try and pull what we get here from this deck right here. So Jeff, let's try and see what else we have in here for you. Yeah, it's like, because this person doesn't want anyone to basically take his happiness away from him. He feels like, he actually feels like she steals his happiness, like she takes away that happiness, and he doesn't want that. And I'm going to tell you this, baby. She's going to try to make things up here for him. I'm telling you this right now. So I don't know why I'm getting this sort of scene where she's going to try to sit next to him, or she's going to try to get close to him physically. But I don't feel like he is maybe going to entertain that. I just feel like this is more of her. Like she's going to try to cheer him up, because right now I don't feel like he's very happy. I feel like he's not too happy with her, but I feel like she could try to cheer him up using physical touch in some way, like sitting next to him, talking, I don't know, like talking to him, but like while sitting next to him very close, you know? Like I'm getting something to do with her trying to get physically close to him to basically change the energy. All right, so how will he respond to that, spirits? Could we please see? How will he respond to that if it happens? How will he respond to that? All right, how will he, just give me one card, please, per shuffle. Please make sure to give me one card per shuffle. Thank you. How will Brandon respond to this? So she's going to try to do that, but how will he respond to this? Just give us a confirmation. How will he respond to this? Okay, so we have idealism. It says reality doesn't match ideality. So I think he knows her truth. Like she's trying to look perfect, be perfect, but he actually knows that she's nothing near to perfect. Okay, it's like this literally says the reality doesn't match ideality. So she is pretending to be an idealistic person. She's perfect, Miss Perfect, you know what I mean? But I feel like the reality shows otherwise. Like, you're not that, okay? So here she's going to try to cheer him up, get close to him, but I definitely feel like he knows the truth. He knows the truth that she's not as perfect as she portrays herself to be, or as good as she shows herself to be at the moment where she's trying to make things better. You get me? So I think he's going to know her truth, or he knows her truth here. You know what I mean? So let's try and see what else we have here. We also have another card. We have cheating. All right, so and again, I love how this is coming out while we're asking about his response to her. So he's going to probably end up choosing you instead of her. All right, because we do have cheating. In this case, I do not feel like cheating as in like he's cheating on her with you, because I don't feel like they had a relationship to start with even, okay? But I do feel like this card is more so saying like he's going to choose you over her. He's going to cheat on her. You know, and basically the word cheating can come in many different forms. It can come in the form of basically choosing someone over another person. It can come in the form of basically sleeping with someone else over your person. You know what I mean? But cheating here is really what I'm getting off this word here coming up in regards to his reaction towards her is that he's going to look elsewhere, not really look at her here. He's going to cheat her off, like basically just, you know, go your way or just not go towards her at all. You get me? Like he's going to cheat her off. That's his reaction to her trying to get close to him, you know? Like he's not interested, you know, he's not interested when it comes to her. So it's like he's looking elsewhere. That's like the word cheating here. That's what it means to me. And trust me, she's going to start to feel jealous. I feel like she's going to get a little bit jealous. Like I feel like some of the advancements that are going to happen between you and this person, Jeff, is going to make her jealous in some way. And you're going to notice it because it's going to be very obvious jealousy. Like she's going to be throwing words at you guys, like things like that. Trust me. I don't know why, but I do see that. Like she's going to try to be very teasing or very, I don't want to say bully, but she's going to try to like throw comments when she's jealous that's just, you know, going to show you, and it's going to be just so obvious here that she's jealous of you guys. But these comments that she's going to throw at you guys is going to be a little bit kind of like she's bullying you, or she's like, I don't know, it's mean in some way. You know, it's like rude comments. I don't know why I'm getting this, but this is going to happen too in the future. Like she's going to see you guys mingling good together, or you guys are having a good time, and then she throws off, you know, a random, I don't know, phrase, like a rude phrase or something. But that's what I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense. If you want to clarify upon anything, Jeff, please do clarify upon anything. I'm more than happy to clarify anything for you. But I hope that really made sense to you, and I hope it was worth the wait. But again, you please feel free. Feel free to let me know if you do have any clarifications at all. But that's what I see. Fingers crossed for this one as well. And please keep me posted. I really do care to know what happens next on this storyline. All right, so let's go ahead and see. I'm trying to see who's next. So I think Toka's next. Yeah, Toka's next. Channeled messages from RG to me. My initials are I can't even speak. Channeled messages from RG to me. My initials are ew, guys, I get tongue twisted. RSS. Sorry. We are in contact. Okay, love interest or friend. Thank you. I should be here when it's my turn. Okay, so we're going to do you now. I hope you're here. Let me just try and see if you're here. All right, so RG messages towards you. So this is a 1515, I believe. So let's go ahead and do this, okay? Yes, please do keep me posted. Fingers crossed, Jeff, as always. But I'm happy that, because I told you there's going to be a fallout between them. And I did tell you this in the previous reading. So I'm happy that, you know, something happened here. So that's a good thing. All right, so let's try and see what we get here. For you, Toka, I hope you're here. And if you're not here, we're going to timestamp you. So it's 1 hour, 24 minutes. And we are on Toka. Let me just take off the people I have here written on the paper next to me. So Jeff, we just did you. And Toka, we're on you right now. All right, so let's get it going. All right, spirits, could we please here see what does RG want to say to Toka? Give me clear messages. Make it be as clear as possible. Thank you, spirits. I'm not afraid. I'm just confused. I'm feeling very, very lost. I'm afraid of making a decision here that I would regret it later. I'm afraid to make mistakes here. I'm not someone that is very much okay with making mistakes or with creating another mistake in my life. I feel like I can't afford another mistake. I feel like I can't afford a wrong decision. I have to make the right decision. I just can't afford to make any more mistakes here in my life. But I wouldn't necessarily call that fear. You know, I would just say that I just feel lost within myself because I'm too cautious. I'm just too afraid to make the wrong decision or do the right decision at the wrong time. You get me? So there is this sort of hesitancy inside me that is constantly going after me here when it comes to basically making my mind up or taking a decision here to go on or move forward with my plans here, because I'm afraid to make mistakes. I'm afraid of things going wrong, or just me choosing the wrong thing at the wrong time or the right thing at the wrong time. You get me? But I want to tell you here that I do have feelings for you. I do really like you. I really, really do. It's just I'm not expressive of it because of what I just said here. The reason why you may see me a bit too quiet, like you may see me as someone that doesn't initiate much, but that's because of what I just told you, because I'm afraid to basically take the step forward and then regretting it later. Not because you're not a good person, but because I'm just too afraid of making the wrong choice or making the right choice at the wrong time, because like I said, I can't afford making any more mistakes in my life here. So, but the thing is, I do have feelings for you here with the Page of Cups. I really do feel something for you. It's like I do have a crush on you. I do have feelings for you here. Yeah. And there are a lot of feelings. Like, I feel like I really, really like you. You know what I mean? Like, I really like you. I'm not going to say love, obviously, because I feel like I still need to know you more with the Moon card. Like, I still need to basically dive in deeper within your character. But I can tell you that I really like you here because I do have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So it's like, I really do like you. But the thing is, I feel like I have to know different sides of you. But then again, it's like when, you know, like I said about the problem I have here about making the wrong decision the wrong time, or just basically my fear of making mistakes here is just something that haunts me and something that I do struggle with. So you do deserve to know that. However, I do have feelings for you and I do want to invest in this connection emotionally speaking, because I definitely feel something deep for you. Sometimes I can't really put my finger on it, but I definitely feel something here. It's like, you know, when you feel something for someone, but it's like you can't really define it. That's what I'm feeling here, right here for you. It's like I feel this sort of strong pull towards you, strong, I don't know, attraction. I don't want to call it love because I don't know what it is, but it's just this sort of pull that I feel towards you. You know what I mean? It's like I like you, I feel pulled towards you, and I'm trying to explain it, but I just can't find the right words for it. And it just really gets me in my head here. Let's try and see what else. What does this person want to say to Toka Spirits? Please do show me. Sometimes I act careless so that I don't open the doors to love. I know it sounds weird, but like sometimes I really act around people like I don't care or like I'm not seeing you guys. And sometimes you may think I'm ignoring you. That is not true. I'm just acting like I'm ignoring you because I don't want to like I said, I'm just not so sure if I'm able to take a step forward when it comes to like having anything love-wise. Cause and that's why like I'm doing this because I hate giving people the wrong signals. You get me? It's like I know I like you here, but I don't want to show you that I like you too much. Because again, there are certain things that I need to be sure of within myself before giving you any kind of sign. You know, I gotta be sure with myself and what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I can't just like basically come in and be like, yeah, I like you, and it's like I know deep down I'm not ready for that step, or I'm afraid to make the wrong decision, and it's like I have this issue within me where I'm lacking confidence. You know what I mean? So it just wouldn't be fair. So I'm trying here to basically act in the way that, hey, I don't really care, or like I'm not, but it's not like I'm doing this intentionally because I really don't care. It's just what I said here, like what I explained. But it's not because I really, really don't care. It's not that, okay? Because my true feelings here do involve like attraction. They do involve like love. I do like you. I'm not gonna say love again, but it's like I do like you. That's what I'm trying to say. You get me? Like I do like you, but it's just like I'm just very contemplative. I'm just very contemplative. It's like a lot of times I do just find myself contemplating the whole plan. Like sometimes I just can't much, I catch myself and I'm like, but aren't you doing a mistake by what you're doing? It's like, it's just really confusing. It's like sometimes I'm like, because I'm so afraid to make a mistake here and I feel like I can't afford another mistake in my life. But the thing is, I'm thinking to myself, but then while you're being cautious here, RG, aren't you here doing a big mistake as well? You know what I mean? And it's just, it gets a plot twist. And then like I get the sort of like brain freeze. You get me? So yeah, like that happens too, like where I just get too contemplative to the point that I doubt myself and I doubt what I'm doing. Like, is what I'm doing actually correct? Because I don't know anymore what's correct and what's not. You get me? Or what's the right thing to do? What's the right thing to do and what's not the right thing to do? But I do know that you're a very smart woman. You're very, very smart. Your intellectual energy just really attracts me. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you put your thoughts into words. You get me? It's just, I really like the way you basically you move your move. You get me? You do seem like a very solid person, to be honest with you. And I do see you as someone that is very attractive. You're very straight to the point. You don't play games. You don't go around in circles. I like that about you. You do seem, I'm not going to say innocent, like, as in, like, you're, like, too innocent. But, I mean, because I know, everyone has a devil side. But the thing is, I do see you as someone that is just direct, like you're direct. You don't know how to lie. You don't know how to hide, and I do know that you have feelings for me. It just really shows. But the thing is, that's what I like about you, that's the thing. I do like that. I like women that are just that, they can't hide, so I do like that about you. It's like, when you feel something for someone, it just feels like you can't hide it. It just shows in your smile. It shows in your laugh. It shows in your words. It shows. Okay. And I like that. I like someone that is filter free in some way. That's rare to see these days. You get me? And yeah, and that's what makes me so fucking attracted towards you, because you're clear, you're blunt, it's like you're this sort of energy where it's like in your face, it's either you like me or you don't like me, and I like that. It's badass, okay? And I do see you as confident, regardless of how you see yourself. You might feel a little bit like, oh my God, did I look so insecure? No, but I do see you as confident, okay? So I don't care what you think about yourself, but I do really see you as very confident, like, and it's just so sexy, okay? So I do really see you as someone that's very attractive, very confident, very truthful, honest, blunt, straightforward. And I definitely feel like I do want to be around you and with you, because I do feel like this is where I belong. A part of me feels like this is it, but I don't know, I feel like I just need maybe the time here to just basically sit down with my feelings and just really try to see what is it that I'm doing here, because obviously I do definitely don't feel in a, in such a strong maybe standpoint right now in my life, but I do want to get there. I do want to get to that strength, I do want to get to that confidence, okay, that I'm, trying to go for. And I'm going to tell you this, my situation here is going to improve in terms of me having more confidence, or in terms of me letting go of my fear of making mistakes. It's going to all improve because we're starting here with the moon and we ended with the sun. So it's like things are going to lighten up, things will improve between us. You're going to see me talk more to you, but again, if you don't see me talk to you right now as much, or I don't initiate as much contact with you, it's not because I don't care about you, don't want you, don't like you, but it's just because I'm trying to be fair with myself before being fair with you. So I think that's just like the only right thing to do right now. But I do really have a thing here for you. Okay, and I am very interested in you, by the way. I'm very, very interested in you, by the way. So let me try and pull you. I want to pull you some of these cards, but I really like here, Toka, how we started with the moon and we ended with the sun. It's like, I feel like things are going to be revealed in due time. Even though this person right now is like hiding, okay, or he's not so much showing you here, but I feel like he's going to, okay, because we ended the spread with the sun, okay? It's like the moon and the sun, and I feel like you guys really complement each other, I feel, too. It's like, as far as, like, his shadow self and your light attributes, like, your light attributes and his shadow attributes basically complement each other, if that makes any sense, Toka. Okay, it says, every night I go to bed thinking about you. Yeah, this guy thinks about you every night as he goes to bed. So, okay, I'm getting like some sexual energy with that. So I don't know if this person fantasizes about you like at night. If you know, then you know. Okay, so maybe he does do that. Okay. It says, I run out of fear of facing my shadows. I was literally talking about shadows, and I was literally talking about how this person is afraid to do a mistake. He's afraid to make another mistake in his life, saying that he can't afford another mistake. So yeah, he's running away from his own shadows. He's running away from facing his shadows, okay? And we have another one. It says, I want you to put me first. I feel like this is you. This is not him. This is you, baby. So I'm going to put the messages that I feel like has to do with you right here. I feel like I want you to put me first. I feel like this is you. You want him to put you first. But he's having an issue here with his shadows. So it's not really personal. I don't feel like it's personal. The way he's just maybe acting sometimes avoidant or acting careless, okay? It says less about how he feels about you and more about how he's running from this shadow energy, okay? All right, so we got another card, and we have this. My feelings for you are too intense. Yeah, I knew this. And I feel like this is like making him be afraid more of his shadows, because it's like he's having feelings for you, and those are just being kind of like triggering for him, because he's gonna have to basically face his shadows whether he liked it or not. Okay, so it's like it's really challenging for him because of that. So he's saying, my feelings for you are too intense. It's intense because, you know, he's having to basically face his shadows whether he wanted to or he didn't want to. He has to face those fucking shadows, okay? So let's try and see what else we have here. Okay. All right, let's see. All right. So we got, I'm so insecure. Yeah, I know. We know. Now we know this. Actually, we know this because we did get the moon, and I was talking about that too. Like he's in need here to get himself in a place of, confidence, but also, yeah, confidence, like being confident, not like it's okay for me to do a mistake here, like let's just take the shot, like you gotta take the shot, or like take the risk or lose the chance. You give me that kind of energy. Like he has to do that. He has to take the risk or lose the chance, or otherwise he's gonna watch it leave him by. And I feel like he is sad. He's not happy. You see, I'm so insecure, and look at this sad face. It's like this guy is not happy with the way he's insecure, the way he's just being like, hiding those feelings. It's not something he's enjoying here, okay? So let's pull you another one. Yeah, I'm telling you. It says, I feel you are my soulmate. Yeah, this guy fucking feels something for you. Like, he definitely feels something for you. There's definitely something here that he feels for you. I bet on it. You know what I mean? I feel like you're my soulmate. So he definitely feels like you're actually his soulmate. You actually really could be his soulmate because we got the moon and the sun. You see, it's like, it almost reminds me of like yin yang energy. And I did say that before I even pulled this card. I told you how your light attributes basically fix his shadow attributes. You get me? So it's like, in a way, you guys are each other's equals, so different, but then so compatible. Does that make sense? Just like the sun and the moon. Okay, so he's feeling something. He's feeling that compatible energy. All right, so let's try and see what else we have here. Anything else? What you've been up to lately? So maybe he's going to ask you that soon. He's wondering about you. So you are on his mind, okay? You are on his mind. But I definitely picked up on his quiet and still energy. But I feel like he does really deep down want to, like, ask about you, talk to you, get to know what you're up to. He wants to get to know you. Like I said, he's feeling like he got to know you more. And the last card here is... Actually, these are too many. What the fuck? I literally thought they're actually stuck together. What the? That's crazy. I literally got like 2 cards stuck with one another. I have to get them. I don't know why cards sometimes stick to each other. It's so fucking weird. All right. And the last one is, I'm afraid of commitment. All right. So this guy is definitely afraid of commitment, but also could be afraid of, like I said, maybe that's a shadow in itself. Like, he's afraid of making another mistake. He's afraid to regret things later. He's afraid to do something and go ahead for it, go ahead, with his plans and then be like, uh-oh, that's a mistake. So that's why he's afraid to do mistakes here, because he's afraid to take on the wrong decisions. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense here, Toka. Please do let me know. And Luna, you're up next. I know you want some channeling, so let me know from whom would you like your in-depth channeled messages to be from. But let me know how this resonates before Toka, so let me know. But that's what I get. I hope that made sense. All right, so let's now try and see Luna. Are you here, Luna? Okay. All right, so you want to know about the Scorpio situation or about his plans regarding to us, but I know you can help me as always. Okay, so I'm going to try to tell you whatever shows up. I'm going to try to focus on what's going to happen or what's his plans for you guys, but then if anything shows up, I'll talk about it, okay? So let's try and see what we have here. We actually don't have much people. Like, we have, let me just see the list. I think I'm good. We have, like, Anne. So Anne is, like, the only channeled reading that's left, right? So we have Anne. And I think we have Pauline for a yes or no. So it's not much. We just have one more channeled message. And then it's just Beverly with an in-depth reading. So I think it's fine. Okay, we got this. All right, so Luna Moon. Let's try and see here what's going on. Okay, what does your Scorpio person want to say to you? I want to see anything and everything that has to do with his plans towards Luna and all the way to whatever he's going through right now. Spirits, please do help us with this reading. We do love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Luna, by the way. That means a lot to me. Thank you. All right, so you're so considerate. Thank you so much. All right, so let's try and see what we have here. Spirits, can we please see here? What else? Okay. Hermit. Okay, I'm supposing that this guy's still acting a little bit hermit. He's still is like self-isolating, isn't he? Isn't he, Luna? I feel like he's a bit like not too open, okay? If at all, so that's what I'm getting here right off the bat, okay? But I'm gonna talk more about these cards, but I just want to lay them out first, try to make sense of them, and then I'll speak, okay? The Moon, the Hermit. Interesting. What is this person's connection? Justice. Yeah, I knew it. Told you. We have the Justice. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay. All right, hold up. I just want to clarify a few things. And first off, let me know what's going through. What is he going through right now? Okay. Okay. I see. All right, that's what I needed to know. Okay, let me just confirm certain things here. Spirits, could you please show me here more about his next actions on his from his higher self? What does he want to say? Why do we have the Death card? Could you please clarify to me the Death card? I knew it. Fucking knew it. Why do we have the Hermit? Why do we have the Hermit, Spirits? Why do we have the Hermit? And why do we have the Moon? Queen of Wands. Justice. We have Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Why do we have the... What's your sign? If you don't mind telling me, just remind me of your sign, Luna Moon. You don't have to, but I just want to... I'm curious. We have the Devil. Okay. So, tell me more about the Justice. Okay. And tell me more about the Devil card. What's going on? All right. So, you're a Gemini. Okay, got you. Okay, so let me just clarify a few things. Hold on. All right. So, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. So, let's start. Hello, baby. I know I've been very, very slow with you. However, I want you to know that I'm going to end this stagnation and slow energy that I have been putting you through. Okay, it's going to end. No more slow energy. All right, I'm going to get out of that Hermit energy. This Hermit energy is finally going to wrap up and finish off. Okay. And I'm going to then come towards you with much more vibrant energy, much more active energy, hyper energy. So you're going to see me come back here towards you. At first, when I come back, you may feel like I'm a little bit on and off with you, but that's not because of anything. It's just because I'm trying to basically finish it off finally with the third party. There's going to be here some plans here that are going on through my mind right now, by the way, that has to do with divorce, because I'm actually working on something to do with court, something to do with like having a lawyer. I'm actually having a lawyer here. I'm talking to a lawyer here. I'm trying to discuss things here that I do feel kind of afraid when it comes to going through the process of the divorce. I'm afraid of certain kinds of manipulations to happen. So I'm really having some kind of like a law talk here with a lawyer. Like I'm trying to talk here with a lawyer here about certain kinds of laws or how to do things around law when it comes to settling in here for a divorce. So I'm trying to do such talks here that you don't know about, but this is something that's happening right now, by the way. I do want you to know that I'm so attached to you that I cannot like ever think about letting go of you, because there's this very strong attachment that I just feel towards you that I just can't be without you, or I just can't let go of this connection, because like there's this always this sort of strong attachment that I feel towards you. But I know that I owe you a response. I know that I owe you, you know, some action here, because I do know that this is unfair the way I've just been silent mode. It's just like you deserve a very big apology and you deserve justice. Like this is unfair on you. I understand, but I've been forced to be that way to finish off what I have on the side. I had to go quiet. I had to go inwards for a while to try and think here about what is it that I'm trying to take next here, or I'm trying to do next here. You know what I mean? So I had to do that. I had to go like through this sort of like inwards hermit mod kind of energy to try and balance out myself better. I've been trying to balance out my fears, you know, anything that kept me maybe afraid or just in my head. I've been trying to work on balancing that side out. Okay, like I've been trying to basically even out here my fears. I've been trying to be less afraid here to basically go and do what's right. So I've been trying to like really kind of like get to that sort of like emotional balance so that I'm no longer afraid of anything. But I had to definitely make sure of certain things logically with a lawyer, because there are certain things here that I was afraid of. But I'm trying to like get that clarity that I need here to basically move forward with my plans. And like I said, you're going to hear from me. There is definitely going to be a wrap up here with the stagnation that we've been having, the slow energies that, the slow basically kind of vibe that I've been giving to you, that's going to end. Um, but what's happening here right now is that I'm trying to basically make something happen here, but there are certain challenges. The third party is definitely trying to manipulate me financially. That is something that I can tell you here. She is trying to basically make me pay for something I shouldn't pay for, or she's making me trying to control me here financially in some way. Okay, so I do want to let go of her here, and I'm trying, and I do want to like basically just keep it going here with the divorce process, with the divorce plans. But there is definitely here some sort of struggle that's happening right now in my life that has to do with like a lot of mind games, and it's a very big challenge, by the way, on me. I'm feeling like it's really taking most of my energy, and it's like she's trying to kind of basically control me here in some way financially, and it's really tough. It's been really tough on me, but I do want to like basically get out of this. I really want to get out of this because I feel like this is a place that just keeps on draining me. And I know her, like, I know her. She's a bit too greedy. You know what I mean? And it's like that is exactly why I've been talking to the lawyer, because I've been trying to understand here what's the chase, what's up with her, what's her game. She tried to threaten me, or like she throwed a phrase at me here, like if you do this and you do go through that complete divorce with me, I'm gonna do this and that. And I got a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit like, I don't know, it was just a bit sketchy what she said. But in a way, whatever she said here had to do with controlling me financially or making me pay for something I shouldn't pay for. So I'm thinking now, what is it the right thing here to do from a legal point of view? So that's why I'm talking to a lawyer, or I'm trying to find a middle solution here with someone that knows enough about the situation or knows enough about the law. But I'm here to tell you that my heart is with you. I do still want to work this out, but I'm definitely going through a lot of like challenging times right now. Even work for me right now is basically hell. But I've been trying to keep my focus. I'm trying to work a lot here. I've been working very, very hard. I've been spending most of my time either, talking to this lawyer, trying to figure things out with that matter, or working really hard here, like, working extra hours, or basically reviewing papers, reviewing contracts, talking to employees. Like I've been doing a lot of things here that involves work, and that involves actually talking to the lawyer and trying to set things up. We're trying to understand here what is it the right thing to do. So I've been going through law, like counsel, like I've been going to like a legal counselor, you know what I mean, like trying to basically understand here what is it the right thing to do, what are the things I could expect, what are the things that I shouldn't expect. The lawyer here basically tried to tell me here that she can't do nothing, or that this is nothing, like this is not going to happen, she can't do this. He tried to comfort me in some ways. Yeah, and there's something, like I said, to do with money here. Like I said, the third party is like plotting something against me with money, and I got a little bit scared of what she said. But the counselor here, or the person I basically did seek here for advice, basically just told me like it's going to be okay, none of that is going to happen, she's just trying to play mind games with you. And I feel like I do believe him, but I'm still like trying to make sense of it all here. I did argue with the third party, by the way. We had a very, 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 very harsh argument here with her, like the past few week or so. Like I had a very big argument with her, and that's why I'm so concerned. I was concerned because of what she said to me while she was very angry. But it's like, again, I'm feeling like a little bit okay right now, because I did just basically double check things here, and I'm feeling kind of like none of that, none of what she said is true or could happen. So I'm feeling a bit like, things are okay. But I'm not able to tell you all of that right now, obviously, because I'm in the middle of this mess here that I'm trying to get out of. I'm trying to make sense of things. I'm trying to, again, like work is causing me also a very stressful time here. So I'm really trying to put things together. I feel like overall it's really been very tense for me, and I'm trying to just basically get back to myself. but this is just all basically just being very consuming for me. But I'm eventually trying to get back to me, you know what I mean? To be able to act better towards you, and I will. Um, you may actually hear from me before the end of this month. You'll definitely hear from me. All right, let's try and see what else we have here. I don't want to, it's like, but yeah, it's like I'm feeling like with the Five of Cups, like sometimes I'm feeling pessimistic. Sometimes I can't help it but feel pessimistic. There is, like I said, something here big that the third party have told me that made me feel like I'm going to lose everything if I divorce her. She told me something and it had to do with money. I don't know how, but it had to do with either money or something I own, okay? And it really stresses me out to think about what she just said or about it possibly even happening. But again, some people try to reassure me that none of that is true, that she's just speaking bullshit. But then I just don't know what to believe, And sometimes I'm just being put in this Five of Cups energy where I'm feeling very frustrated. I'm feeling very sad. I'm feeling very pessimistic. But then I'm constantly trying to bring myself back up because I know how much I love you, how much I still want this connection, but this is very hard. The situation that I'm in and that I'm going through right now is just very, very tough. I'm being put between two situations, two fires. Like I have to fight for you on the other side, and I have to also basically fight for myself on the other side here too with a third party. Like there's two sides here. One is that requires me to fight for your connection with you and I, and the other one is to fight for myself against me and against her and I, against the third party and I. So it's a bit of a struggle here. I just hope that you're able to understand what I'm trying to say here, because it's been really just so tense for me, and it's not been a very joyful ride here. It's not been a joyful ride at all. If anything, I've been throwing up all throughout the ride. I've been feeling sick. I've been just feeling like I can't do this, but it's like I have to do this because again, it's like I'm being torn between my desire and between logic. What is it that I should do? What is it that I should avoid? And what is it that I should basically do to basically make sure I'm secure while going through this process of divorce and everything? And I know it may not make no sense to you, but I do promise you there was something here that had to do with the ex basically saying something here against me, okay? Whatever it was that she said against me, it was a bit like a threat, and I got freaked out. I didn't show her that I was freaked out, but I was freaked out. And ever since, I've been just really just worried. Look at this, Nine of Swords. This guy is afraid of something. Nine of Swords. I've been worried. I've been not able to sleep. I've not been able to eat very well. I've not been able to, like, I even feel like I'm losing weight, to be honest with you. Like, from how much I'm thinking right now, like, mentally drained I am. I'm feeling like I'm losing weight. I'm feeling like I'm not feeling myself. And it's just really consuming for me in a very heavy, heavy manner, okay? But I hope that, none of that is actually true, or none of what I fear the most here off, is actually right here. But, what is it that she told me? It has something to do with money. Again, exactly, I don't know what it is, but it has something to do with money, okay? And she hit me hard. It had to do with something I own, something I have a possession, like, I do possess, you know what I mean? And I got a little bit, like, just, I didn't like what she said. So let's try and see a bit more into this, what happened here, what's happening. Okay, so we have child. All right. So can we please see? It says here, expectations. There's something here that she could have also said about my children, my kids, okay? Yeah, see, that's her, mature woman. She told me something to do with kids, something to do with my kids. She's been trying to, like, she said something in the way, like, watch me. Like, like in the way, then, okay, then watch what I'm going to do. Okay, you want to do this? Okay, go ahead, do this. I'm going to do that. But she said it in a very manipulative way, very indirect, but I knew exactly here what is it that she means here, okay? Whatever she said was very childish, but she definitely scared me off in some way, and yeah. There was something here, like I said, that she tried to do, and she tried to basically, like, playmate, she tried to I don't know. It's like I don't trust her. I really don't. Imprisonment. You know, she could have even threatened me with like not seeing my kids or even putting charges against me. And it just got me freaked out. You know, it just got me freaked out, and I was like, what? You know, like, you can't do this. And I had to make sure. I had to get a legal advice, because I had to see if, you know, what is it that she has been saying to me is really possible to do or not. And I'm going to be lying here to you if I told you I'm not scared or I'm not anxious, because I am anxious. You know, I know I'm a mature man. I know that I am a good person, a good man, but at the same time, this is too much to handle because she's being too toxic here. Okay? And it's like, it's just getting me locked up here. You know, it's like I'm really in my head here, thinking a lot here about the situation and everything. Look, but I do want to, like I said, and that's why I did go for the legal counselor here, because I needed to get that advice. I needed to double check, you know, what is it that she just said? You know, can she really put this into motion, what she threatened, what she basically hinted to? Do you see this? Adjudication. Do you see this? Advisor. It literally here even says, I can't make this up, guys. Look at this. Consultant, advisor. Do you see this? Final decision, conflict, discernment. Okay? Discussion. Told you. This actually came in the tarot too. I did pick that up here before these cards. Okay? And look what we have at the bottom. Great fortune. Didn't I tell you something to do with money? Okay? It doesn't have to be money. I mean, it could be, sometimes a man's fortune is his kids. Could be. Again, this could be not literally, but it could be also literally. Like, could be money and kids, or kids alone. But there's something here that she did kind of threaten him, threaten him here against, and that's what I'm getting here. Like, there was a threat of some kind. Okay? Like, she tried to she tried to basically pull him from the arms that did hurt him the most. You get me? Like, she knew something here, or like, I don't know, like, she got to, like, there was a weakness here that she just basically decided to maybe play with. Okay, let me try and see what else we have here. I'm going to pull you from these cards here. But this guy is definitely feeling very frustrated, very, very down, like, you know, but he's trying to find a way. All right, so let's see what he wants to say more. I'm going to use these cards. And then, Anne, you're going to be next. You're the best person in my life. So this person wants you to know that you are the best person in his life. All right, let's try and see what else we have here. What else does this person want to say? Please do confirm some of the messages we got, if anything. It says, she was just a good time. I don't care about them. So yeah, he's actually telling you that she was just a good time. I don't care about her. I don't care about them. So there's a situation that has nothing to do with him, like, coming back to the ex or whatever. I feel like there's a situation here that has to do with, like I said, the issue that I just explained to you, all right? But it has nothing to do with him, like, basically going back to her, or him basically having another interest. I don't see that, okay? So she's just a good time. I don't care about them. So that proves to you that, you know, that basically he doesn't really care much about this woman, okay? Or about the third party. All right, yes, you can prepare it for me. I was made to love you. So this person does believe for a fact that he was made to marry you, that he was made to love you. So this is really nice. At least he does admit to that. So that is good. Oops. Okay, so we got 2 cards. Let me just get the other one. Hold up. There's one that just fell. All right. I wonder if you still care. I think this is more you. Okay. I wonder if you still care. Because sometimes with these cards, the messages could go vice versa between you and him. So I wonder if you still care. I feel like this is you. You do wonder if he still cares. But look. I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. Okay. So this guy is not ignoring you and not talking to you because of a wrong reason. He's not hiding this connection right now, or not talking to you right now because of a wrong reason. He's not doing that for the wrong reasons. Okay, so he has a good reason for the way he's acting like right now. And this was something I actually got in the reading, like he's actually being silent because he's forced to. but it's not for the wrong reason. So I really love how this have came out, because if you're thinking like, okay, you're keeping me hiding here, like you're keeping us hiding, like what's up with that? No, he's not keeping you guys hiding for a wrong reason. It's not for what you think it is. It's actually for a good reason, good point. And I think, you know, you're going to get to understand what this is about. But I definitely feel here like this is what's going on with this person right now. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this gave you clarity. But that's what I'm getting here. And please do update me on what happens, okay? And let me know what's your in-depth question. But yes, I do hope that made sense, baby. I do hope that made sense. Okay, let me just try and check something here, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. Outlook about the near future between the Scorpio and me, please. Okay. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Okay, so let's get you an outlook about the near future between the Scorpio and you. Actually, I want to use another deck here. So let's use this other one that we were using earlier. All right, so what's going on? What's the outlook about the near future between Luna Moon and her person, the Scorpio? What's going to happen? Give me an outlook, just in general, whatever they can expect, whatever is going to happen between them. What they can expect here. What's the outlook? What is the outlook? What is the outlook between Luna and the Scorpio? What's the outlook between Luna and the Scorpio? Between Luna and the Scorpio. What is the outlook between Luna and the Scorpio? What is the outlook between Luna and the Scorpio in the near future? What's the outlook in the near future? All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. So there's going to be a balance, give and take. I feel like, you know, the situation is going to probably pick up its balance with the Six of Pentacles. This person is going to share something with you. Six of Pentacles is a card that reminds me of sharing something with people, sharing something with you in this case, you know what I mean? Giving you something, giving you a piece of truth, giving you a piece of clarity, could be. We do have the Strength card, so I do feel like your connection is meant to get stronger, not weaker. Okay, so that's a good thing. Let's try and see what we have here. And I also feel with this, like this person is going to finally share with you after a time of holding back with the Strength card. All right, so how will this connection look like in the near future? We have the Two of Swords. I think this person right now, for the upcoming 2 weeks, he may still remain the way he is a little bit, okay? So do not maybe expect much within the upcoming 2 weeks, but then I feel like things are going to maybe start to happen after 2 weeks from today. You may start to see some action from this person, or you might start to see like, you know, like there's a bit of a movement in the situation. But yeah, I definitely do see some kind of a delay here to do with his next moves, next actions. That's taking time from him. So there's a bit of a delay here, but I feel like he is going to share eventually here what he has or what he has been holding back. I feel like this person, this is like you're probably feeling like this is the longest time that he went no contact on you or that he went silent on you for. And I feel like that's why you're really worried, you're really anxious, but at the same time, I do feel like this person is definitely going through some kind of like a reassessment, and that's taking him a lot of time here. Two of Swords and the Hanged Man. He's really being very thoughtful right now, really being in his head here, really trying to think things through and reflect upon things is what I see here, and that's really requiring patience from you here with the Strength card. So you do need to be patient here with this. What else, spirits? Could we please see a bit more into this? We do have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely asked here to be a bit patient, because I do see that you're going to hear from this person, but it's definitely getting, it's like I'm getting the slow energy. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is slow energy. The Hanged Man, this is a card of delays, or just basically this person taking his time. So do I see quick movements? I do not. Just to be completely frank with you, I do not see quick like action coming from this person towards you anytime soon, as in like the next 3 days, 4 days. No, I feel like it's going to take at least 2 weeks from now that you will see some action. Could be less, but again, I'm getting 2 weeks as an approximate time frame I can give you is 2 weeks, okay? But I do see that this person is definitely taking his sweet time to basically balance out his finances, his money, but also balance out his energy, the situation that he's going through, and then he's coming towards you, because I feel like this person does want to come towards you, but there's a lot of reflection that is going on right now in this person's energy. But eventually I do see movement. I do see the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be movement, there's going to be progress, okay? So there's going to be like a fourth movement here that will eventually happen, but right now it's just slow. But this is only temporary, because I then do see the energy moving again, okay, between you guys, okay? So let's see what else. How will things be like between her and the Scorpio? How will things be like between Luna and the Scorpio? We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like I see you guys talking about this. Like you guys are going to literally, I feel like you're literally going to ask him like, what took you too long? You know, like that was such a long time of no contact. What's been going on with you? And I feel like you guys are going to try and understand one another. You guys are going to discuss. You guys are going to have some kind of a discussion here. Like you're going to discuss something with him and he's going to discuss something with you. And you guys are going to try to understand one another is what I'm seeing here. But I definitely feel here like this person is taking his sweet time because he is afraid of something. There's something here that he's afraid of, and that's being a stronger energy right now on him. Like this, you know, the stronger influence, if you ask me, is it this connection or is it the fear that he has? I would tell you it's the fear. This person is afraid of something right now prominently, so strongly, to the point that it's really making him here take his sweet time because he's afraid of maybe things going wrong or things just... There's something to do with a risk here, okay? He's afraid, you know, against a risk or against a risk here happening, okay? Let's try and see, but I do see that you guys will talk because I do see the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication, but this communication is coming in slow, so remember. So let's try and see what else we have here, spirits. Can we see a bit more? And keep the time frame I said in mind. We have the Empress. So yeah, this connection is going to resume its growth, okay, with the Empress. But it's going to take time, all right? Like, you guys are going to continue the growth of this connection. This connection is still meant to maybe grow some more, okay, and progress again and expand. But there is slow energy here. After this slow energy, things are going to move faster. You guys are going to expand your connection and there will be more growth with the Empress, okay? So there still is more yet to come, but I do definitely see this sort of struggle that you guys are going through right now with the slow energy and the procrastination and the delays here, the delays part. So there is some delay here, okay? Could have to do with what she threatened him, maybe. So this is taking its time. But whatever it is, I definitely feel like there is some sort of slow energy here, but then this slow energy will turn into fast energy. So you guys are gonna, I do feel like, you know, this person is going to eventually come forward and like talk to you, explain to you what's been happening. And you guys are going to basically resume what you once were starting out here. But I definitely feel like this is a temporary phase that you guys are going through. All right, so you'll have to go through this temporary phase so that you can go to the next phase here of progress and movement and growth, because there is more growth here that's meant for this connection. So it's not over. Okay, I can tell you one thing, Luna, is that it's not over. There is yet more to come, but you guys are definitely going through this temporary energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Because again, when you look at the Hanged Man doesn't give you off a permanent energy. The Hanged Man usually talk about a person that goes through a pausing period, a reflection period to try and see what is it that he should do. But usually the Hanged Man energy is a very temporary kind of energy. So next to the Knight of Pentacles, I'm feeling like the slowness that this person is having is actually nothing but a temporary vibe, a temporary energy that this person is currently just experiencing or he's doing, okay? So I'm going to pull you also some oracles. Let's pull you some oracles here. So I want to pull you actually from the Romance Angels, because I do like the Romance Angels because they can be very straightforward, you know, with the messages they have on. So let's try and pull you here some more of these. All right, so let's try and see what else we have here. All right. Okay, so Anne, yes, Anne, you're going to be after Luna. Okay, so let's try and see what we have here, what else we have here. So we do have past life relationship. So you guys do have a past life relationship together. Let's see what will happen. We have romantic feelings. So yeah, there still is romantic feelings towards you. I do see that, okay? Let's see what's going on. We have let your friends help you. Obviously, this makes a lot of sense because I told you this person is actually going for a legal counselor or like someone like a legal advisor or something like that. So let your friends help you does actually speak big time to me. That's a confirmation. But I do feel like he has romantic feelings here towards you, towards this past life connection he has with you. All right. So, and we do have at the bottom worth waiting for. So I think, like I said, this is an energy. This is a connection that is taking its time, or right now there's this sort of waiting. Okay. But I feel like it's worth waiting for in some way. So your message is that it's worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. So there's divine timing here. Like things are taking its time the way it's supposed to. So this is kind of telling me like you guys are on track, or you guys are actually in process. Like you're going through the process here. But things will happen the way they're meant to happen when they're meant to happen. So we do have attraction. So yeah, I definitely feel like they are very attracted to you still. They do want you. And I do feel like you guys will have that heart-to-heart conversation. And I love how this came out because I literally said that in the tarot reading. I told you, you guys are going to conversate. There is a discussion of some kind that you guys will go through. And you will even ask him, like, why did it take you so long? But I do see a heart-to-heart conversation that you guys will have, because I don't think this is a connection that is over with just yet. There's a bit more here to this connection than you think it is, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Please do let me know. But yeah, I definitely see this as a temporary pause here, and it is time consuming. And I did tell you this even in the previous reading. I told you that whatever this person is going through right now, it's actually time consuming for him. But I definitely feel like he's not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons, just like the channeled messages said. But I just feel like he's really trying to maybe fix certain things in his life, especially with his baby mama. He's definitely trying to sort certain things out, especially with her. And I feel like the reason of the stagnation here is actually the baby mama, if you're wondering. Okay? All right, so I'll leave you with that, and let me know how this resonates, okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to take, guys, like 15 minutes break, and I will continue with my two last people. I do hope Pauline is here. So if Pauline is here, we're going to take her. We do also have Anne, okay, and we have Beverly. So we have Anne and Beverly, and in case Pauline is here, we will take her 2 yes or no questions. But I'm going to take a 15 minutes break, guys, and then we'll resume all readings. The live is going to be on. I'm going to leave it on, but I'm just going to take a little mini break and be right back, guys. In the meantime, I would like Anne to repost her question and keep reposting her questions, or just keep it there. And after Anne, we will have Beverly. And Beverly, I already know you have your question on PayPal. And I've read your question and I noted it down, so we will do you straight right ahead after Anne. Okay, so I will be right back, guys. Just taking a few moments break, few minutes just to recollect myself, and then I'll continue the two or three other people here in case Pauline comes back. So I'll see you guys in few minutes. Okay, so you guys, I'm back. I hope I didn't take that much time from you guys. Oh my god, did I just forget my pen? I think I did forget my pen in the kitchen. All right, hold on. Oh no, it's here. I was like, where's my pen? Where did it go? Okay, it's right here. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Okay, so you guys, let's do this. Okay, we need a timestamp for Anne. Yes, it's 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 07 seconds. Okay, so let's get started, guys. I'm going to go ahead now and do Anne, and I hope that you're able to watch this back in case you're not here. In case you're here, then that's great. It is better if you're here, but if you're not, that's okay. So whenever you're back and you hear this out, if you have any clarifications, feel free to let me know down below in the comments section or in the chat if you do like rewind while I'm still on. All right, so Anne, what does Frank here has to say to you? Let me just read your comments. I hope he will tell me how he feels and his intentions for me. How is he with his wife? Okay, so let's try and see what we have here. What does Frank want to say to you? And I'm going to leave this open-ended because I know you want to know a little bit about everything. So I'm going to try to leave this open-ended in a way where maybe we can get to see anything and everything that this person has in mind that he wants to say to you. All right, but I want to make sure first you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I don't want to be, you know, so I'm just going to make sure whether or not you guys hear me, and then we'll get started. Timestamp is 2 hours now. The timestamp is 2 hours and 28 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay, so let's try now and do this. Okay, so Anne, what is going on with my lovely Anne right now? Whatever she needs to know, she needs to hear from Frank here. What does Frank want to say to Anne right now? Yes, you're here. Yay! All right, so we do have the Knight of Cups. Let's see, I'm going to lay out all the cards and then I'm going to talk it out, okay? So I'm going to do it this way for this one. All right, so what does Frank want to say to Anne right now? We have the Page of Wands, okay. Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. We have the Strength card, beautiful. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're still waiting to hear from him, or you want to hear more from him. That's what I'm getting here. Let me try and see more, though. All right, I'm getting good cards, though. I have to tell you this. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. Two cards just fell. Let me just grab those two. Got two cardies that just fell. Actually, there are three. Oh, damn. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. We have the Fool. We have also the Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. All right, I want to know something here, though. All right, what's the final outcome between Anne and this person? Final outcome, please. 10 of Cups. Oh, fuck yes. Okay. So you got the 10 of Cups as the final outcome. Okay, what's going to happen between him and the third party? Just a final outcome between him and the wife or the third party here. The Death card. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so cool. Okay. All right, so let's try and do this. Oh, I'm so happy. But it just really looks good. Okay, I'm gonna try to tell you what I'm talking about here. So let's go ahead and start channeling. All right. Hello, my baby. I want to just like kind of just tell you here that I like you more than I ever thought I would like you. I'm not gonna lie, I've always felt this something for you, this feeling here that I always got for you, like this romantic feeling, this romantic pull towards you. But I just feel like right now, like I just feel like I'm liking you actually, or I'm into you actually here a lot more than I thought I would be. It's like I thought I would just like you and that's it, but it turns out like I actually like you a lot, to the point that I'm willing to do certain things here to be with you, get with you here. I'm feeling a lot more motivated right now during these times to do what is needed here. I'm actually having more courage than the last time, and I'm feeling a lot more bold. I'm feeling a lot more motivated here to basically strengthen our connection, especially communication wise, and making you understand here the reason why I hold back. I do wish that you just sometimes, like, I don't want you to hold back anything. So if you feel bothered by my silence, it's okay for you to let me know that you're bothered by the silence that I sometimes give you. Like, it's okay for you to express yourself with me. I don't want you to hold back your expression. So if you have anything you wish to express, towards me, just let me know. Like, if you have any question in mind, then you should go ahead and ask me. I never do want to see you here holding back whatever is on your mind because you're afraid of this connection not going well, or you're afraid to lose me. I need you to always, always, always speak what's on your mind, especially the things that annoys you, the things that you don't like. I need you to speak about them too, because then how will you know? If you don't ask me, how will I know that this is bothering you? You know what I mean? I just do what I do because I feel like you're okay with it. I feel like you understand me, so I just do it. But if I was to know that this is something that's bothering you, like me being no contact for a while is bothering for you, like it's really bothering you, then I would definitely stop doing that. Okay. But I do want you to express yourself for that reason. So never hold back anything here that you wish you want to say to me. Don't hold it back. Don't keep it to yourself. Actually, just share it with me. And I do want you to know that I will be putting in more efforts. Okay, so I will be putting in more efforts towards this connection. And I will be trying to be more open and less silent with you. I do feel a very spiritual connection, by the way, towards you. We are like a spiritual couple here. I do feel sometimes your telepathic messages reaching me. I do feel sometimes like I find myself thinking about you a lot more than I feel like I used to. It's like you're really coming on my mind really strongly these days. I've been thinking about you quite heavily. And you've been also coming in my dreams. I've been getting some dreams about you as well, by the way. But like I said, I do feel a lot more courageous. I feel a lot more just courageous, bold here to make the right move, the right step here towards this brand new horizon that we're on. Okay, so I do really want you to just understand here that I do believe in this connection working out or going somewhere. I do have a complete belief that we're able to get somewhere. I know that we are now like in a connection that is being hidden from from people, but I do want to work on this connection and, make it just grow enough here to come to the open, to let people know about us. I do want to let you know that I'm proud to have you. I'm proud to know someone like you. And the only reason why we're keeping this connection a secret for right now is because of, the situation that I have with the wife. But I do want you to understand that I'm holding on very strongly to you. I'm holding on to the faith I have in this connection because I do have faith. I do have hope in regards to this connection. And I know sometimes it's very easy for you to think that maybe I don't believe in this connection anymore, maybe I don't want you anymore, but that is not true. I'm actually very much here holding on to the faith I have in my heart towards this connection, towards this just towards us here. And even though I don't speak about it or I don't tell you, maybe I don't express it to you as much, but I do believe that we can work out. I believe that there is something here that can actually come out of this, and that all of this patience is not going to go out in vain. It's actually going to have a purpose. It's going to have a goal, and we're going to achieve that goal. We're going to get to that goal here. And I do want you to know, as a final outcome here, is that we will be together. I do see that the both of us will be together. We will be under the same roof. We will be living together here, moving in together, just having a relationship and getting together here with one another. And as far as the third party, the outcome that I see for the third party is basically an ending. I don't see myself at all staying here with a third party. If anything at all, I do see that I'm going to end it with a third party. It's going to be a game over thing for me. I don't feel like I'm gonna stay with the third party here. If anything, I do really feel like we're actually going towards an ending. Like the third party and I are actually going towards an ending, okay? But as for you, I do see that we will be together. Okay, that's what I see. That's my perception on where do I see your connection going with me and where do I see her connection going with me. Her connection going with me, I do see it ending. I do see it eventually coming to a close, eventually coming to an end. But with you, I do see that we're able here to get together, be together. And this is ultimately my goal, by the way. I do ultimately want to be with you, want to live with you, want to be happy with you, because I do see my happiness with you. You make me very, very happy, very emotionally fulfilled and satisfied, unlike her. With the third party, I'm always feeling like there needs to be change, like there are things that needs to be changed. But with you, it's like nothing needs to change here. It's like you're perfect for me, you understand me, you know me better than anyone else, and it's just that I'm happy with you, and around you, and it's like I don't need anything else, you get me? But with her, I'm constantly feeling like we need to improve, we need to change, we need to do this, we need to do that to be happy. But with you, it's just like this sort of like immediate happiness that I just feel with you. You get me? And I do just really want you to know that you're a lot more attractive than her. You're a lot more good looking than her, by the way. I really find you as someone that's a lot more, sexually attractive, physically attractive, more than the wife here. And I just really want to hug you. Sometimes I'm really craving your hug on days we don't speak. I wish that you were close, physically close towards me, where I can maybe embrace you, I can hug you, I can show you the love that I feel for you. And I do want you to know that I would like us to meet at some point. I do really wish that, both of us can meet here. I do hope to meet you anytime this year before July. I do wish to meet you before July here. But I do really want to meet you. I have to meet you. There's one thing I feel that I have to do for sure is that I need to meet you. Like, I need to meet you before the end of like summer. I have to really kind of see you. I have to kind of like hang out with you and just kind of talk and hug you, because I do really want to hug you. This is something I do fantasize without you saying a single word. I'm just gonna go ahead and hug you, and then we can sit down and talk, okay? Because I really wish to embrace you. I really wish to just kind of like really just just have you in my arms here. I really want to have you in my arms. All right, so let's pull you some from the Respectfully Truth Oracle. Of course, I'm gonna pull you messages, of course. So let's try and see what we get for you. Let's see what else we have here, spirits. Can we please see some messages? Okay. I settled for the wrong person. So this person feels like he settled for the wrong person. He feels like he married the wrong woman. This speaks big. Do you see this? Do you see this? I settled for the wrong person. So this person, I feel like he admits to the fact that he made a mistake by marrying this woman that he's with. Okay, like he feels like he married the wrong person. Okay, let's try and see what else we have here. Spirits, what do we have here more for Anne? Okay. It says, I'm so deeply in love with you. All right. I told you. So yeah, this guy definitely has a very deep feeling towards you. I feel like this person always had a thing for you, but it's like he fell for you a lot more than what he thought he would. Okay. That's what I feel here. And I feel like he is actually deeply in love with you. All right, let's try and see what we have here. What does this person want to say to Anne? I want to make up now. So the person wants to make things right with you. Like I said, you guys are going to break the silence in case you haven't. But I feel like this person does want to work on things here. He does want to work on the situation with you. He wants to make up now. He wants to fix the situation right now. Make up as in like fixing the situation, right? So he does want to make up. All right, let's try and see what else we have in here. Okay, it was bad timing, love. All right, so there was something to do with a bad timing here. There was a bad timing here at some point between you guys. Okay, like you guys probably, I don't know, like there was maybe like in the past, maybe certain things didn't work out for the both of you because of bad timing. There's something to do with bad timing here that was a part of this. All right, so we do have this. I cry when alone, 5 of Cups. I feel like this person does feel very sad about his life. I feel like this person is not so happy in his life. This person definitely feels sadness when it comes to the life that he's living with the third party, with the wife here. So he definitely feels unhappy. It doesn't mean that he literally cries, but I definitely feel like he feels sad. He feels very, very sad when he's alone. Like he's very sad and regretful because it says the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of regrets, okay? So this person definitely regrets here settling for the wrong person, marrying the wrong person here, okay? Because he definitely feels like he made a mistake when he did marry the wrong person. When he settled for the wrong person, he made a mistake. And so he's very, very sad here with the 5 of Cups, or I cry when alone. And we have this, my heart is hurting so bad, okay? So this makes a lot of sense because that's exactly what I'm saying. Like this person feels a lot of pain whenever it comes to thinking about the past and thinking about what happened and thinking about how he settled down for the wrong person. It just makes him feel so bad, okay, with these 2 cards. And I definitely feel like this person is actually cheating with you. I'm cheating. So we do have I'm cheating, but I feel like he's feeling like I'm not doing anything wrong because he's not happy with this woman, you know? He's really just not happy, and that is why he is wanting to be with you. You know, he wants to cheat on this woman here with you because he just feels like you're the one for him. Like, you know, like you are someone that he feels the sort of understanding and bonding with, okay? Let's see. We have this. I'm selfish right now. All I'm worried about is me. So I feel like this person is also sad because I feel like in the past he could have acted selfish because, you know, this card here literally came after these 2 cards of like sadness and him feeling sad and him feeling sorry. I cry when alone. My heart is hurting so bad. And then we have I'm selfish right now. All I'm worried about is me, or is me. Yeah, is me, because I'm not wearing my glasses. But yeah, it's like this card came out after 2 sad cards. So it's like in a way this person could regret the fact he was selfish maybe in the past, maybe the way he didn't put you as a priority in the past, okay? But I feel like this guy wants to make up. This person wants to make up now. He wants to fix the situation between you and him, okay? So I really like that. It does look good. And here we do have, thank you for being here for me. Thank you for being there for me. Sorry, because I'm not wearing my glasses. So it says, thank you for being there for me. So I think that this person feels very thankful that you've been always there for them. I feel like you've always been like around this person, maybe helping this person, maybe giving him advices, asking about him, like, you know. So you always showed this person care, and this person wants you to know that they do thank you for being always there by their side. But at the same time, I definitely feel like this person wants to make up with you, and he does prefer you. You can literally see the death card for the third party, and you got the 10 of Cups as the outcome. So you got the 10 of Cups. She got the Death card. The Death card is a card of endings. You know, it doesn't really need explaining. You don't have to be a tarot reader to know what the Death card is. But the Death card is basically a card of endings. You know, chapters closing, things wrapping up, things coming to a close. Like it's almost like the final chapter of a novel. This is the Death card, okay? But I that's what I see, and I feel like he's always constantly feeling like very like uncomfortable in the connection he's in. Like there's always here like something that needs to be changed around this connection, but it's just very uncomfortable, or it's becoming very uncomfortable for him. All right, so I hope that resonates. I will leave you with that, okay? All right, so Beverly, let me see. So we did Luna Moon. Okay, and we did Anne. I'm just scrolling people off, guys, to know. And so we are left with Beverly now, and then Pauline. Okay, if Pauline is here, I hope she does come back. I'm not sure if she's here, but I hope she's here. Beverly, Kyan's current situation and feelings, actions towards me. Is he leaving or resting her to leave? Okay, so let's try and see here. Spirits, can we please here see what are his next actions here towards Beverly, Kyan's next actions towards Beverly. My apologies. Kyan's next actions towards Beverly. You're so welcome, Anne. I hope it made sense to you, by the way. Just let me know how it resonated. All right, so Kyan's next actions towards Beverly. What is going on? What does he intend to do towards Beverly, spirits? Okay, what's going on? What does he intend to do towards Beverly? What does he want to do towards Beverly here at this time? What does he think about doing? We have the Two of Pentacles. What does Kyan intends to do towards Beverly? Kyan's intentions towards Beverly. We have the Two of Cups. So this person still is juggling the two connections, your connection and the connection with a third party, because the Two of Pentacles is a card of juggling. You know, like this person is literally juggling two things. You know, in this case, it's the connections, you know, your connection and the third party's connection. So this person is definitely juggling here, you and the third party right now. All right, let me see what's his plan towards you. Ah, the Star. I keep getting the Star every single time I ask about this, you know, this person's actions towards you. Because, you know, again, the Star is a very good card. And I really like the way that it always shows up in your readings, especially when we're asking about Kyan's next moves. And I always get that. It's like this person does want to heal this connection. The Star is a healing card. This is an absolutely positive card in tarot. The Star is one of those cards you like to see in tarot because it really speaks about positivity. It talks about healing. It talks about this person having faith in your connection. This person still wanting to work on it, still wanting to heal it, to reconcile as well. Sometimes the Star does represent reconciliation. In this case, I also do see it as that. I do feel like this person wants to heal whatever imbalance here, you know, you guys had between one another, especially in regards to the third party situation. So he definitely wants to work things out with you. The intentions here are very clear in terms of what he wants to do with you, is that he does want to have a reconciliation and basically fix the disturbance here that you guys had in between, okay? That's his intention. So this is what he intends to do in the future. All right, so can we please hear Sea Spirits? What's his intentions towards the third party, please? Just real quick. Okay, so we do have the Moon. All right, so his intentions towards the third party is the Moon. The Moon is basically someone that is suspicious, someone that is not really trusting the other person. The Moon is a card of secrets as well, you know, someone hiding secrets from the other person. The Moon is a card of silence. The Moon is a card of fear. It's a card of uncertainty. So what's his intentions towards the third party? I feel like he doesn't trust her. I feel like he wants to go ghost on her. He wants to ignore her. He wants to remove himself out of the situation with her. And I feel like he really feels like she is shady. She is sketchy. I feel like he sees that. He knows that. Okay, with the Moon card. Let's try and see his intentions. Let's see more. What's his intentions towards the third party? He's not sure about her anymore. Yeah, he's not sure about her anymore. This person doesn't want to have a kid with her. Also, I feel like they could have talked about not having kids. I feel like he did talk to her like, hey, I don't want to have kids. I feel like he was very honest with her about the situation, like about him not wanting to have kids. Because I feel like this person is afraid of having a child with her. He doesn't want to have a child with her. He's actually afraid of that. Okay, and I feel like he did tell her about that. Okay. All right, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think he told her. He did tell her here about him not wanting to have a child with this woman. Okay, like he doesn't want to have a child with you. I don't want to have a child with you. I think there was a discussion about not wanting to have children, not wanting to have any kids here. Okay, but I also want to say here that this person still holds on to you even while he's with her. Okay, so even though he's dealing with her or whatever, I feel like this guy still is like very much attached to you, Beverly. Because I do see him here like still thinking about you and still thinking about the past here he had with you while he's with her. So there's this past energy with the Six of Cups. In this case, you are his past, right? So he's constantly having his subconscious mind here thinking about you while he's with her. And I feel like he's been acting very standoffish with her lately, or he's not been very attentive to her because we have the Four of Pentacles. So he's been a bit like standoffish or just a little bit held back here from this third party or this woman because his mind is elsewhere. It's like I feel like this guy literally daydreams maybe about you or thinks about you, and it's like like she be talking to him and it's like he's not even there. You get me? And she's like, "Hey, I'm talking to you." And it's like he's like, "Oh, what?" Yeah. And it's like he's thinking about you a lot. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like this guy's mind is on you. His subconscious mind is on you, okay? And he's not really with her here. He's not really investing with her. See the Four of Pentacles? Like this guy's also trying to protect his coins against this woman because I definitely feel like he does not trust her with the moon. He definitely doesn't trust her, okay? And I definitely see with the Four of Pentacles here, like this person is trying to protect his coins. You see how this man here is holding on his coins. He's like, don't touch my coins. He has 2 coins under his feet, a coin in his in his arms, okay, or within his arms, and a coin above his head. So it's like this guy's like really being protective over his money, or he is trying to make certain tactics here to be protective over the money situation. I definitely want to say that he did display like, how can I say that? He did like kind of like express to her like, hey, I don't want to have kids. This is something that I see for sure when it comes to like sexuality. Now, did they stop having intimacy? I would say yes, because the Four of Pentacles is a card of holding back. Okay, so this guy's definitely held back from her in many different ways, including intimacy. And I like this card because, since it showed up here when it comes to his intentions towards the third party, it just really shows me that his intentions have to do with just basically removing himself from this connection, stepping back, and just not giving to her, not investing in this connection with her, okay? So let's try and see. What's the final outcome between Beverly and this person? Okay, what's the final outcome? Give me a final outcome between Beverly and... I feel like he told her he doesn't want to have kids with her. That's what I feel happened so far. But his intentions are going towards that way. It's going towards him, basically removing himself from the connection with her. All right, that's his intention. So let's try and see here, spirits. Can we please just see what's the final outcome when it comes to Beverly and Kyan? Give me one card. Beverly and Kyan. What's the final outcome? Okay, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, what's the final outcome between Beverly and Kyan? Final outcome, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, things are going to change around. Okay, so it's not gonna, I really like to see the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you are growing bored of the situation. I feel like you're feeling very, very bored, Beverly. And it's like every single time you ask about this person, you're feeling like you want to give up. I'm just telling you your thoughts. Like that's literally the energy I pick up from you. It's like the more you feel like you're reading about this person, the more you're feeling like I don't really know if I can like really just keep on believing in this connection. And I feel like you're feeling very bored. You're feeling like you're growing out of the situation. But I do see with the Wheel of Fortune, like there's going to be change between you and this person, or like this connection is going to come back around again. I feel like there is going to be change, when it comes to the situation. So it's not going to stay as it is. That's what I can tell you here, because I can definitely see you very bored with the routine. It's like every day you're feeling like it's the same shit, the same shit, the same shit, the same shit. And it's like you're growing to be very bored. Like you're feeling just very bored, just from the way things are, like it just feels like there's nothing happening. But I do assure you here that there is going to be change, because I do see the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune always comes up when there is karma. It's like I feel like you were very much treated very unfairly here, to the point that you deserve karma. You deserve this person to come back around you and give you what you need him to give you, because it's only fair. Okay, so let's try and see what we have here. So spirits, let's try and see the final outcome between Kyan and the third party, please. What about the final outcome that's going to happen between Kyan and the third party? We have the Hanged Man. He's going to sacrifice her. He's going to let her go, okay? The Hanged Man is a card of sacrifice and letting go. It's also a card of putting things on a pause. Okay, so I do see that his intentions towards her is to put things on a pause. And I feel like this person is going to cut her off too, because we do have the Page of Swords. Okay, it's just really interesting. Let me just try and show you these cards. It's like the energy that he has towards like the outcome that he does want to see when it comes to the third party. Like the third party outcome compared to your outcome shows me a big difference. Your outcome has the Wheel of Fortune, which is a card of change and movement. Her outcome has the Hanged Man, which is the opposite. And both of these cards are, by the way, major cards in tarot. So the Hanged Man is a card of like being stuck, being stagnant, being upside down, like things not really moving forward. But the Wheel of Fortune that you got has to do with everything that has to do with moving forward, with taking a further step, like a step further ahead. So the Wheel of Fortune is a card of movement. It's a card of things basically moving along between you and him. But as for her, I do see that things are going to come to a stop, okay? So the outcome I see between Cayenne and the third party involves sacrifice, involves things becoming stuck or things not moving between them. And I do see a cutoff here. So this person will probably cut her off. You can literally see how this guy is holding this very sharp sword in his hands. Okay, and he's like ready to cut a motherfucker off. Okay, so I definitely see that this person wants to cut her off, or he will cut her off. I do see that there's going to be some stagnancy with communication between them at some point in the future as well. All right, so let's try and see, what does he really want with Beverly? What does he really want with you? What's his true intentions? Hi, Tu-Ching, how are you? Welcome, love. All right, so let's try and see, what does he truly want with you? You have the Knight of Swords. So he wants to talk to you. Knight of Swords is a card of communication. So this person wants to rush in towards you. What does he really want with you? He wants to take action. He wants to come in fast. He wants to reach out. He wants to talk. He wants to conversate, okay? Let's try and see. What does he truly want with Beverly? Eight of Wands. Again, these two cards are communication cards. Knight of Swords is a communication card. The Eight of Wands is a communication card as well. Both of these cards are communication-based cards. Thank you so much, Toots. You two have a wonderful day, baby. Thank you so much. So yeah, both of these cards are communication cards. So what does this person want with you? He wants to talk. He wants to take action, okay? He wants to take things forward, move things forward. This is a card of progress and forth movement as well. All right, what does he want with the third party spirits? What does he want with the third party spirits? Can we please see? Temperance. Okay. What does he want with the third party? What does he want with the third party? What does he truly want with the third party? And the Two of Swords. All right. Can we please clarify the Temperance for me? Just the Temperance. We have the Five of Pentacles. This person is planning to leave out this connection before Sagittarius season, that's for sure. It's going to happen this year. If you're wondering, will he let go of this beep this year? I'm going to tell you, yes. It's definitely going to happen this year. Before winter of this year, it's definitely happening. Okay, because we have the Temperance, and the Temperance is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This person is definitely willing to leave this connection because he's losing patience. This guy's losing patience. He's losing patience with this woman. He's losing patience with this third party. Hi, Eliana, how are you? Yes, the donation list does get closed up pretty quickly, pretty soon. But you can definitely donate for next live. If you do want to reserve a spot, you can definitely do so. Just let me know and my moderator will add you. Or even if you do it after the live, I will make sure to add you. So I always check. But yes, I definitely feel like this person feels like he's losing out patience and he is wanting to leave this out, leave this connection out is what I see here with the Temperance card and the Five of Pentacles. Like he wants to leave this connection out. But right now, I feel like this guy's just really feeling like she's really manipulating him. Like, she's really being very manipulative here. All right, so let's try and see. Spirits. Why do we have the Two of Swords? We have the World. Yeah, he wants to wrap it up here with her. He's just waiting for the right time. He wants to wrap it up with her, and he will wrap it up with her. Okay, he will. He will. And I definitely feel like this guy just feels like there's nothing more to come out of the situation. Like this situation is dead end. You get me? Do you get me? All right, so let me try and get you here. I want to get you an advice. Okay, Beverly, let's get you an advice. All right, what's the advice here for Beverly or anything that she needs to know? All right, so we have this card. It says fairy tale. Believe the impossible. Okay, so in your mind, Beverly, you're probably saying, this could be just BS. You know, I'm just being honest. Okay, I feel like you have been, and the reason why I'm going to explain to you why you think that. It's like you basically feel fed up. You feel fed up. You really feel fed up with this whole situation, but it says believe the impossible because a part of you feels like this is just, it looks like it's never coming, right? But it's literally saying here, believe the impossible. And I definitely feel like this person does daydream about you. And look what we had here, daydreams. And I did tell you this in the reading. I told you this guy does daydream about you to the point that sometimes he's not really physically or mentally present with this third party. Okay. It says romantic ending. So there's going to be a romantic ending to this story. Okay. This is really nice. All right. And we do have here magic. It says even here happily ever after. Okay. I didn't say the end of the year. I said it's going to definitely happen this year. Okay. I didn't specify, I didn't see a time frame, but I was just saying that definitely like from now until before this year's end, this is going to be a wrap. Okay, but I was not giving a time frame. I was just saying overall, like, you know, when you're like, if we just go fast forward now, 7 months from now, 8 months from now, this is going to be a done story. That was what I'm trying to say. I was not telling you the timing of when this is going to happen. We already did that, okay? But yes, I definitely see here with the fairy tale, like, you know, this is going to have a good ending. This connection is going to have a very good ending between you and him. And this is asking you to, like I said, to believe in the impossible. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes the way I explain things sometimes can be, you know, it can be misunderstood. But I hope that made sense here. And that's why I always ask people, like, if you do have anything that you want to clarify, you can let me know. Because sometimes the way I interpret things, sometimes does get misinterpreted. Like with the way I say it maybe or explain it. So that's why I always ask, you know, for you to always let me know if you understand everything I said. If not, so that I can clarify. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You know, just make sure you just believe in the impossible. Keep it going because this is actually bound to have a romantic ending of some kind. You guys will have a romantic ending. So I wish you the best, Beverly. Mwah, love you so much. I'm going to pull you now for channeled messages from your baby spirits because I know you wanted that. Okay, so let me just put these back in. Yes. So let's try and see. Yes, exactly. And let me know if you want to clarify anything, please let me know, okay? I really don't mind. Pulling you extra cards. Okay, so if there is anything that you didn't understand in your reading, in anything I said, in any part of the in-depth reading that you had, let me know. All right, I really want to make sure I like to go above and beyond for the people that ask questions because I don't want them to leave the reading feeling, just feeling not so sure about something. So make sure you let me know, okay? So let me get you the deck. All right, let me just go ahead and grab it because it's in my drawer. Hold on. All right, I'm going to clarify that for you. Let's clarify that before we go on with the baby spirit messages. Okay, so spirits, can we please see here what we get? Okay, let me just get the baby spirit messages. They're right here. Okay. All right, spirits, can we please see here? Are they not sleeping together? Just confirm that for us. Do they have sex or no? Do they sleep together? 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 Do they sleep together. Okay. We have the Tower. They had an argument. I feel like they had a conflict. Huh. See? Tower. Let's see. Are they sleeping together? Something is broken. Okay, are they sleeping together? I told you they had a conflict. I swear to God, I bet you 100. Like, okay. I'm gonna bet you, can't even speak. Sometimes when I get too excited, guys, I literally forget everything I'm about to say. But I'm gonna bet you a whole lot of money that they argued. They had an argument. They had an argument. I don't think they are actually sleeping together. No. They're not. No. Why? Because they had an argument. You don't even have to be a tarot reader to look at these two cards. Look how they're messy. I mean, look, the Tower. You see how the Tower looks like? Literally, this poor guy is being thrown off this high tower here. It's just full of messiness, you know? This is a card of conflict. And the Five of Wands with the Tower is double conflict. Like, this is strong energy of like not seeing eye to eye, not being on the same page, and arguing with one another, you know, just being very much like having the sort of like opposition sort of energy. Okay. So let's try and see what else we have here. What's going on, spirits? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Are they sleeping together? Yeah, no. Yeah, they're not sleeping together. Look at this. The Strength card is a card of holding back. The Strength card is a card of holding back. And I feel like the reason why they're not sleeping together is because of the argument that happened. Okay, they had an argument, and so they're not sleeping together. No. I don't see that. I don't see that they sleep together. Okay, and I do actually say that very strongly, because the Strength card is a card of ego and pride. Okay, so someone is not sleeping with the other person because they have a lot of ego and pride, you know, like that's what I'm getting here. But also it's because of the conflict. Okay. All right. Does he know that he loves me and it's me that he should be with? Let's try and see. Oops, one of the cards just fell. Can you just please give me that? Thank you. Thank you, baby. All right. So we have the Four of Cups here. All right. Let's see. Does he actually know that he loves Beverly and that he should be with Beverly? King of Wands. Does he know that he loves Beverly and that he should be? I think he does know, but he feels like he has to escape the situation that he's in before he can be with you here. Okay? It's like this person is always contemplating over the situation that he's stuck in at. And he's just really feeling like he has to be with you, yes, but then he has to escape the situation. Okay, Seven of Swords. He has to escape the situation so that he can be with you. And I see a lot of contemplation here with the Four of Cups. This person is always contemplating here. And reflecting. Seven of Pentacles. He's always thinking, reflecting. All right, let's see. Yeah, but he knows that he does have feelings for you. Look at this, Nine of Cups. He does have feelings for you, and he knows it. Yes, he does know it. He does feel like you are the full picture. You are the World card. You are the full picture. You're you do represent everything that this person needs or wants, but he definitely needs to escape this situation, this mistake that he have put himself in, okay? And I feel like he's contemplating on like how, or he's just contemplating a lot over this situation. All right, so let's try now and get you the 4 channeled messages from your spirit babies. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this, but I hope that made sense here. Hope that was helpful to you. All right, so let me just put these here. All right, so this is for Beverly. All right. I don't know if Pauline is here. I hope Pauline comes back because she has, I think she's for next live. I could be mixing things up. I don't know, but you know, so we do have Pauline, I think, for next live, and we have a couple people. All right, so I'm going to make sure to write you guys down before I go offline. All right, so Beverly, let's get you here some spirit baby messages. What is going on here? What do Beverly's spirit babies want to say to Beverly? What do Beverly's spirit babies want to say to Beverly? Okay, all right. So we have multiple cards. Okay, so the first card is healthy choices. So maybe you need to eat healthy. Maybe if you're thinking about maybe getting a gym membership, maybe you should. I'm getting healthy choices. So even, and also this is something that I have to say when it comes to whenever you get pregnant. So you will probably need to maybe stay hydrated, eat a lot of salads, a lot of fruits, you know, try to eat healthy while you're pregnant. When you're pregnant in the future, like this is just an advice for you about what's, you know, what could possibly happen, you know, with your future pregnancy. But also this is advising you right now to make healthy choices. So try to basically, like, I don't know, sleep early, wake up early, exercise, move your body, eat healthy, make sure you stay hydrated. Okay. That's what I'm getting. All right, so that's something. We also do have home birth. Okay, so home birth. So you may have a home birth. I'm getting, like, you know, I don't know what is it actually called, the process, the actual procedure, but you may like actually give birth like in water, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know what is it exactly called, but you know, there's a way sometimes where women actually give birth inside like a mini pool or something like that. So you may have a home birth. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, like it may come on suddenly, like, you know, and you, like, maybe you are on the like in the countryside and like there's no hospitals or something, or like there's like, you know, like you may get a home birth here, but I'm getting something to do with water too. So you may actually have, like, you know, give birth in water, like literally in water here. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. Let's try and see more. Ooh, we have a card here. Okay, so we have C-section. All right, C-section. All right, that is interesting. Like, I feel like here, like, you're going to probably get, like, you know, how can I say that? I'm trying to, because I'm trying to connect these two cards. I'm really feeling here, like, with the C-section and the home birth, I'm just really feeling like you could actually kind of like be rushed. Maybe like you may get like your water may break at home, and it's like you're almost like, you know, you're gonna have it, but then I do feel like you may get like a last minute C-section, because we have C-section and home birth. So this is really trying, I'm gonna try to clarify that, but let's see. We have cancer, so you may have a baby cancer. I don't know why I'm getting a girl, because this is pink. Doesn't have to be, but I do get cancer, so this could be a cancer baby. Okay, but you may have a C-section here. Okay, so this could be, yeah, so you may have a C-section. Let me try and see. Oh, look at this. It says fertility treatment. Ah, this is so cute. I love how this came out. Look at this. So this is literally, by the way, guys, my major. I do work as a IVF embryologist. But anyway, I love this. You have fertility treatment. So this is amazing. Okay, so you're probably gonna maybe go for a fertility treatment, where maybe they actually fertilize you, like, you know, like in the lab and stuff. So I'm getting here fertility treatment here. Okay, you see that? So I love how this came out at the bottom of the deck. So let's just clarify. Can we just get an extra card? Hi, Pauline. How are you, baby? How are you? How are you? All right, so we do have birth complications. So you may have birth complications, and maybe that's why you're going to go for a C-section. I don't know. Could be. Let's try and see. Like, you literally may go for a C-section. Like, you may, like, I feel like you're gonna try to give that, like, you're gonna try to do a home birth, but maybe it's not gonna work, and then you're gonna like be rushing for a C-section. Because I wanted to clarify these. This is very interesting. It's interesting that we have birth complications, and I was trying to make sense of these two cards. So maybe you're gonna have like a C-section, but it's like you're gonna try at first to give birth naturally, but then you will just be basically going through a C-section afterwards, because like you wouldn't be able maybe to give birth naturally or something like that. Let's try and see what we have here. I know I'm giving you extra cards, but I just feel like I should. So it's not about the amount. I just like to make sure I'm getting everything. We have postpartum anxiety. So you may also get postpartum anxiety, like after pregnancy. Let's try and see. So it's very important for you to remain calm, okay? Also, maybe while you're giving birth too. Okay, we have rainbow baby, so you will have a rainbow baby. If you don't know what a rainbow baby is, it's very good for you to maybe try and look those up. And we have two cards here. So we do have this. It says birth photos. So you guys are going to have birth photos. And this says, I was your child in another life and I loved it so much. So I feel like you're going to have a rainbow baby and it's like it's your baby from another life that you guys had or you had yourself in a past life, and it's like getting reborn in this life and it's becoming your baby again. So I was your child in another life and I loved it so much. Okay, so this is really cute. All right, you did lost. Okay, you did lost one. So this could be the baby, the same baby here. Could be like he's getting reincarnated and you're having them again. But I definitely feel like, yes, that's what's going to happen. But this could be what's clarifying here, what we've seen here. Like you literally could go, like end up going for a C-section instead of a home birth. Or you could be like, maybe in the beginning of the pregnancy, you're going to be like to yourself, like, I'm going to give birth at home, or I'm going to give birth naturally, but then like, you know, everything changes. Like when you're actually giving birth, you will end up giving birth like, you know, through a C-section. You get me? So this is what I'm getting here. But you will be focusing, or you need to focus on having healthy choices right now. Okay, like eating healthy, working out, so on and so forth. This is definitely an advice while you're pregnant, but also maybe right now. You are so welcome. I'm so happy this was helpful. It was yours in kind. Oh, this is so cute. That's why I had the rainbow baby. That is adorable. Aw. This is adorable. And I feel like you're going to have strong cravings, by the way. You will have strong cravings while you're pregnant. You will be having very strong cravings. And look, I just literally split the deck in half. We have baby girl. So you may have a baby girl. I love this. You can. Yes, you absolutely can. I am actually studying to be an embryologist, and let me tell you, no matter what's your age or how old you are, there is always a chance. A lot of doctors, they make this very stupid conception sometimes, or like, I don't know, just perception here that they have sometimes that, like, you know, the older you get, the less are your chances. That's true. The less are your chances. But, you know, guess what? With what we have nowadays with the technology and everything, and the, you know, and the different kinds of treatments in the lab, you know, you're actually able to have better chances at conceiving, even if it's even if it's like 3%. Yeah. So what I was trying to say, I do apologize, it was buffering. What I was trying to say, Beverly, is that a very wise and genuine doctor, even though he's gonna let you know that the chances of success are like, I don't know, like let's say he's gonna tell you they're 7 or they're 8 out of 10, but still, even with that, okay, he wouldn't tell you like, hey, you're not gonna get pregnant. There is always a chance. There is always a chance here. It's a very like wrong sort of perception that some doctors have to say that, hey, you know, since just because you're 50 or you're 52, then okay, you're not going to get pregnant. I personally have worked with a doctor. I've been foreshadowing doctors, and I've seen cases where a woman who was like, you know, like in your age, around your age, like 50 or something like that, getting pregnant. So there is nothing such that cold as impossible. You get me? Especially that we are now kind of like, you know, we're becoming more, how can I say that? Like more advanced with technology and everything like that. So it's not the same thing as it was like 7 years ago, 10 years ago. It's actually becoming more progressive. You know, there are many different types of technologies now that are in the lab that allows you to have a higher success rate of, you know, conceiving a baby. So there's nothing such that called as impossible. And anyone that tells you that, they're just not knowledgeable enough to actually understand that there is always a chance. Okay? So I love you so much, Beverly, and I wish you the best, baby. And I really hope that you get whatever is in your heart and mind and soul and spirit. And I really wish you the best. I do hope that you've enjoyed your reading, and I hope that you guys can hear me now. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I do hope that you guys can hear me. And I love you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. But let me just, before I go off, I want to just write down the people's names I have here. So let me just try and see the people's names here. I'm trying to see. So yeah, just because of age, don't let that, bring you down or whatever. Just because a woman is like getting older doesn't mean that there's like zero chances. I really don't like it when, like doctors try to like, speak shit about like age and stuff, and like how how people, like when they grow older, they literally, like, yes, the chance decreases, but we can't say impossible. We can't say like you cannot have one. You can, because as long as there is a 1% chance, even if it's 1%, there still is a chance. You get me? So let me try and see here. And like I said, there is a lot of technologies now, like within the lab, that allows you to have a better chance of like having a success here, to actually like have a good embryo. Like even in the lab, I've seen it myself. What is it called? Like there's this sort of, I actually forgot the name of the what is it called, the machine, because I'm studying embryology, like I'm about to study embryology, but I haven't really got into the field yet. But there is a machine that literally tells you which embryo is actually the best embryo for you, like which embryo is going to be the best one, that if you were to have or choose that embryo, it's going to have the highest success rate. So let's say you have 6 embryos or 3 embryos that are good. The machine is going to tell you which one of the 3 embryos have the best chance of actually becoming a baby and a successful like pregnancy. So do you see, like, technology is getting a lot more advanced than before. Before, we didn't have that. We didn't have that technology. So the technician or the embryologist would just tell you which embryo is the best, just depending on his opinion, like upon like certain kinds of features or characteristics about the embryo. But right now, we're depending on artificial intelligence. We're depending on technology. So it's a lot more better. And so, yes, the success rates are getting higher. So anyone that tells you otherwise, they're just, either they haven't read enough or they just, I don't know. Yeah, so it's very wrong for people to just say like, hey, you got no chance. I don't like that. And I'm against that, because I believe everyone can have a chance, okay, if they just try. So we have Pauline and DM for the next live. I just had to write you guys down to make sure I get you guys, okay? And donations are open, guys, for next time if you want to reserve a spot. As you can see, donations do get closed pretty quickly. So, yes. Pauline, yours was a yes or no. If it was a yes or no, I'm going to answer you now. If yours was a yes or no, I'm going to answer you now. It's okay. So let me know, Pauline, if yours was a yes or no. I think it is a yes or no. I think you had like 2 yes or no's. I might be wrong, but I don't know. But if you had 2 yes or no's, you can go ahead and drop your questions. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead and let me know what's your questions. So I'm going to do Pauline. So let me just take off Pauline here. Okay, post it on PayPal. Okay, got you. Let me try and see. I hope I'm able to see them. Hold on. Because, if they're a yes or no, I don't want you to wait. I mean, it's just a yes or no, so it's very quick. Trying to see. Why do I not see your question? It doesn't show. It doesn't show all of it. Like the notification screen. All right. Is it private, Pauline, or you can post it here? Because I think it's an issue from my end. Like I can't see the full message because of the notification. I think you've written it all, like it's complete, but it's like off your end, but it's not really showing all of the message. Yay, you can. Continuously improving updates are a normal part of keeping it running smoothly. We'll start and reinstall this update at 12. Start now if you're ready. Oh my god, you guys. I hate updates. I hate updates. Don't update me. Sheesh. Okay. Did HY see my message? Got you. Okay, let's see. Did HY see your message? All right. Did HY see your message? Oops. Did HY see your message? Did HY see your message? Did HY see her message? The tower. Did HY see her message? Did HY see her message? Did HY see her message? The hermit. What's happening? She's going through a problem. She's fighting with someone. I don't know what's going on with her. She still is quiet, I can see, but she might have like a problem here. I'm getting a no. No, this is no, no, no. Okay. Hanged Man. Hermit. Hermit tells me like she haven't even opened it. No. So did she see your message? No. And she seems to be like focused on some kind of a problem here. There's a problem. She has a problem of some kind. But I'm getting, yeah, I'm getting a no. Look at this, Nine of Swords. There's something here that she's struggling with or she's worried about right now. Or like, I don't know why I'm getting a problem. Like she's going through a conflict with someone or with a, like she has some kind of a problem here. Okay, but I feel like no. I'm getting a no here. She didn't see your message. Will I have a romantic relationship with HY this summer? Yes, let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We're getting the Knight of Wands. Oh my god, I don't know why my throat is just suddenly got clogged up. Okay. Knight of Wands. Let's see what else. Will Pauline have a romantic relationship with HY this summer? We have the King of Swords. Knight of Wands. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. HY have a romantic relationship this summer. We have the Empress. Okay, so I'm getting a yes. Yes. I'm getting a yes. Okay, and the Four of Wands, that's the card of relationship, like getting together, being in a relationship, okay? So the Four of Wands is here. The Seven of Pentacles is going to be well worth the wait. Look at this. We have the Ten of Pentacles too. The Ten of Pentacles and the Star. The Star is like wishes coming true. I don't know why I'm getting August. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting August. Doesn't have to be though. Could be August or July. I don't know, but I'm getting here like a yes, okay? I'm getting a yes, and this is the Seven of Pentacles. Like it's going to be well worth the wait. Like you're going to harvest your hard work or your patience. Look at this. So beautiful. Four of Wands is also a card of like coming together and having a commitment. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of commitment and relationships. And the Empress talks about growth. The Knight of Wands basically talks about someone taking action. King of Swords with communication. Things moving forward in that regards, okay? Like, yeah, I do see that. I do see that. I'm getting a yes here. Look at this. We have the Ten of Cups. I literally, did you see how I swear to God, I didn't even see. Wait, hold on. I definitely feel like she's going through something though. See, this is the conflict I was talking about. She's going through something right now. Could be with another woman or something, or a man. Like it could be a man with a feminine energy. Could be a man with a feminine energy. I don't know who this man is, but maybe he's a man, but he has like feminine energy. I don't know why. Yeah, look, the Star came again. I'm not gonna pull more. The same card. You literally, did you see me shuffle? You see me shuffle, right? Same card. The same card I pulled for you earlier. It was at the bottom of the deck and it came out again. Okay? And this is the Emperor. So yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are going to start something out. And there's going to be... Look! I literally shuffled. This was one of the cards also I pulled when I was like pulling the deck in half. But I wanted to show you like in real time. Look, we have the Ten of Cups. This is also you guys coming together. The World card is a card of communication. And the Emperor is like you guys will initiate communication. Because the Emperor is someone that initiates. So you guys will probably talk and get together. I do see that. Okay? It's really nice. I like that. I mean, I love the way that you see me shuffle the cards. So I can't make this up. I mean, you see the cards, how they come up. So I hope that made sense. I'll leave you with that. You let me know. And I hope that was helpful. All right. So Pauline, thank you so much for being here. So next time is going to be DM. DM had... I think 4 channel messages only. I don't know, DM, are you here? If she's here, I'm going to do her. Because I just checked the PayPal, so she only had like 4 channeled messages. So if you're here, DM, just let me know. I think you just had 4. So if you had just 4, I'm going to do you now. I don't want you to wait. I think it's 4 channeled messages. So are you here, DM? Queen of Swords, just if you can, please type out her name. DM, are you here? So DM, are you here? If you're here, let me know so that we can answer you because you have only like a 4 channeled message, I think. So just let me know if you're here. because I mean, I hate to have you guys wait. I don't want you guys to wait. So are you here, DM? If she doesn't respond, I'll take her next time. By the way, this smells so good, guys. I literally recommend this. I recommend this so bad. It smells so fucking good. Champagne, apple, and honey. It actually smells more of honey, but it's like it has a taste of like it smells more like apples. It's actually like when you first smell it, you smell apples, then honey, then a bit of that like I don't know, like champagne kind of smell. It's really refreshing. You know, I would just maybe use that more like in the summer rather than winter. It's like it's a very fresh kind of smell. So it's really nice. But it smells more like apples more than honey, I think. Okay, buffered. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, I hope and I will check my email, guys. Trust me, I was overwhelmed the past few days. You guys cannot even imagine. But I'm gonna get back on track. I've been doing a lot though for the channel. I'll make sure to respond to everyone's emails. Like you guys just my email, it's just overfilled with emails. But I will reply to everyone. This goes to everyone. So everyone that hears me now, I'm gonna reply to your email in due time. I promise. But just give me some time. I'll make sure to reply to everyone one by one and in order. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here. I wish you guys the best, and I hope to see you guys soon. Stay awesome, stay badass. I love you. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.